And hello, everybody!
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
So, welcome to episode 4 of Drama, Death, and Dice.
Wrong show.
So, today is, Jordan and Haley are able to join us. They got some things in their life, but we have
Don't sugarcoat it. We kicked them off the cast.
That's the easiest way to put it.
But, we had it was a bit last minute, so we brought in a very, very last minute guest character. Thank you again, sir, for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
This is one of the players from the one-shots that I run on the DCA server. Interact with this world. He's a cool dude. Looking forward to today's session. How is it going to go? We don't know. It's going to be hectic, but hopefully it'll be entertaining. Anyway, where we last left off, the party had teleported to Magnum after Sandpoint had gone to Hell, and they went to Magnamar with the intent of explaining to the mayor that, hey, all of Sandpoint that's left is sort of coming your way. Prepare your butts. And after a bit of an interesting confrontation with the mayor of Magnamar, they
and a sandwich.
Also after getting themselves cleaned off after missing the teleportation into a bathroom and meeting a man by the name of Aldrin Lake, they told that they could have the Firefall Manor because no one had been come to it for the longest time. After the party split up a little bit to go and do various things in town, some people went to Firefall Manor. Come to find it was guarded by a large iron golem who was standing very ominously over the party, and it was very, very scary. However, in a twist of fate, Rogstrom came forward and saved the day, revealed that he is the last remaining heir of the Firefall family. And even knew that the Iron Golem was named Boris. So they all sort of chilled for a bit and prepared for all of these 600, 700 people that are now on their way to Magnamar in the coming days. They were getting ready for the minor court, sitting down for a nice, quiet dinner, when the toy maker showed up, said some things, some bombs were dropped, Aldrin was revealed to be sort of league with the toy maker, and then Nara the rogue got into a fight with them. They both died, and that's basically where we left off. So,
well,
probably
they didn't just die.
True.
They got a bit a bit of a fight, but they both passed. And turn of unfortunate events. So after you guys probably got that mess cleaned up, Boris probably would bury them in the backyard or something, and cleaning up all of the blood stains and everything. And after you guys looted them, Willa especially very much be enjoying all of the loot that she found. In fact, she probably immediately took his spell book, went back to her room, and just began studying it, and probably the following day would go and buy the necessary materials you would need to start putting spells into a spell book. Rogstrom, you were able to get your friend Beth in a nice room, since she was teleported here consciously, and the rest of the night would have passed without much of an event.
I used my channel energy like 7 times before we went to bed to heal up Rogstrom, who took a bit of beating, kinda.
Yeah,
Just
you all
like
took
20 points.
Everyone did.
You all took a bit of a beating. Aldrin was a very powerful wizard. Smear.
Yes.
So, you and your party, after leaving Whittledown, I believe. Whistledown.
Yeah, that's it.
You were just kept walking and journeying again to see what the next town you could find would And one day, you, while looking for some shelter, you came upon a cave. Probably while your companions were arguing whether or not to go stay in this cave or build a tent or anything, you thought, hey, why don't I go ahead and explore it and see if there's anything inside? And so, you went and started exploring the cave. And this was a bit of an odd cave, because as you started walking through it, you saw like a light at the end. It was a very shiny light. So you walked through.
I like shiny.
Yes. Walked through the light. And when you came out into the other side, you found yourself in the middle of a very, very large and bustling city. And when you turn around behind you, you don't see the cave. There's buildings everywhere and a lot of people. And more specifically, the largest building you see set before you is this very, very massive mansion. Whoever lived here or lives here must be very, very rich. But aside from, you aren't sure exactly how this whole city could fit in this cave, but I'm sure you've seen some strange things before. What did you want?
Yeah. So as soon as he realizes he's cut off from the rest of his party, he's gonna look down at the ground and just mutter, "Finally! God, finally! I wanted to get rid of them forever, but I mean, this is so much better. All right." So then he's gonna head straight for the mansion.
Yeah. So as you
straight for the mansion.
As you begin walking towards the mansion, you've got short legs, so it takes you a little bit longer. Out of the corner of your ear, you hear a shriek, and then you hear someone shout, "Goblin!"
Where? Where?
And then you hear a sort of commotion, confusion, and see there's a large crowd of people sort of charging at you.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna try and run and hide somewhere, because that's all I can do at this point.
Alright, so did you want to try and run into the mansion and hide somewhere?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, you could probably, jump into one of the bushes and then try and climb up into the window. And, you do that and are able to mess with the locks a little bit. It takes a little bit of effort, but the crowd of people is just so confused that they aren't able to get you in time. And they sure as heck aren't going to step on the mansion grounds. So you're able to get into the window, and you're just fine and everything. And you relax. And it's quite nice. It's cool. It's a cool temperature in this mansion. When suddenly, feel this shadow fall over you, and then feel these hands grabbing, these very, very cold metallic hands grabbing you, picking you up, and then you hear a voice say, "Who are?" And then whatever you are begins walking in a direction.
That's cold. I'm Schmear. I played this thing, and he holds up, he tries holding it up towards whoever is holding him. It's just a wooden plank with a rib cage on it, and he's like, "This is my own instrument. I call it the..." Well, I play it, and it's really cool sometimes. And yeah, that's who I am. Who are you? I'm interested.
He doesn't say anything. Bring you into a large kitchen area. Rogstrom, you're sitting down at the table enjoying a nice breakfast that was cooked up for you. When Boris walks in, carrying this goblin holding up what looks to be a crude instrument made out of bones. And he says, "I found this. Sneaking in through... What you have me do?"
Jesus, I'm back not even one day and already someone tries to sneak into my house again.
Hi!
Alright, can you explain yourself?
Okay, so there's this cave, right? There's this cave, right? And I tried going in, and when I went in, I saw something shiny. I like shiny, so I went towards it, and I'm here. Wait. Yeah, that's it.
Are we all here to see this?
Yes, you are all here. So, Smear, you walk into this very, very large dining area, and you see 3 people sitting down at a very, very well done or expensive table, eating looks to be their breakfast. You see a halfling, possibly rogue, who is just... He seems to have a fair amount of daggers on him. Just happily eating something, carefree. You see what appears to be maybe a barbarian who is... I mean, he's darn attractive. Like, he's probably... If there was a list of the most attractive people on the planet, he would be in the top 10. It is stunning attractive. And you also see this man in just this full plate armor who glows, just glows. It's actually quite blinding with how much his armor glows.
I think you're chalking it up a little bit. It's not blinding.
He's very shiny.
It's shiny.
Oh, I like that one. He's pointing at the shiny. He's like, how much is that one?
I turn around and hear his voice, and I'm like, hey, look, another short person.
Oh, short people!
Hey!
Hey! We're buddies!
Jesus, calm down. I haven't recovered from yesterday. Oh.
You're probably still very hungover.
See, you can't have my armor because it's my shiny.
Oh! I mean, well, that's
You
fair.
go find your own.
I wish I did.
Boris, I think you can let him down. I don't think he's that big of a threat.
Oh, yeah.
If you say so. And this massive iron golem place you down.
I scuttle straight over to short person.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's your name?
My name's Schmear. What's yours?
Zaldrich. You like
Zaldrich.
shiny things?
I love shiny things.
I know this place nearby where we could get shiny things.
Let's do it. I am so ready for this.
Would you like
Here's a dagger as advance payment.
Would you two like an advance?
I don't think you should give it to them just yet, Boris. I don't know if they're good spenders.
Okay.
No. I'm not done counting. I think I got held up yesterday.
You see he had like a bag full of a few platinum coins, and then he puts it away. What is on the agenda for...
First off, I think we'll have to apologize to the mayor for what happened yesterday. Not just the sandwich incident.
Oh, right.
But maybe.
Wait, why would you apologize? Wait,
That
what did you
reminds
even
me.
do?
He sent me a bill.
Somebody lost their sandwich.
He sent what?
He sent me a... Would you like to read? Amen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And he'll hand you a piece of paper. I hope you that tonight. See you in.
You've been in this house for a longer time than I have, so
So
I don't mind it.
This letter basically equates to I'll drop all charges if you pay a fee, and typically this would be very, very expensive, but for you it's not really that. It's like 2,000 gold. Sorry, 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Well, I would want to talk to him regardless.
Okay.
Just personally apologize.
Would you like for me to set up an appointment?
Does he know you? Because if he doesn't, it would be kind of weird if an Iron Golem were to go right to the mayor, and I think he would be attacked.
I don't
And I
I'll
don't
go!
want that.
I'll go!
I can go with him.
I don't know you.
Yeah,
Also-
I'm here. Everyone knows me.
Also, I want to go to apologize because I destroyed his sandwich.
Is at this point when Beth wakes up and begins to walk down the hall. She looks to be a bit... and sits down, and she'll probably ask you where she is and what's going on. Probably takes you a bit of time to catch her up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But once you're done, she will offer.
All right.
Smear for you. Beth Miller is a bard like you. She is a half-elf lady. She's quite attractive and stands much taller.
I'd imagine why.
Yeah.
Also, I stand much taller than pretty much everybody in here at 6'1", or 6'3", or something stupid like that.
Twice my height.
It's at this point when Silton walks in, this 7-foot elf.
That's what I said. Nearly everybody.
They get taller.
He sort of looks around, presumably once he realizes that she's probably still in her room. He's gonna go see what she's up to.
I lean over to short person and say,
"There's a lot of tall ones here. We should kill them."
Don't steal. Just steal. Only if they do bad things.
Do we hear?
That's fair.
Do we hear that?
I don't know.
I'd imagine he tries whispering, but he's just loud naturally.
Smear kind of looks like someone who says a lot of things, but you aren't sure if he's actually gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay in the head?
He is a goblin.
Yeah, sure.
He is a goblin.
I mean, I've
he
known
seems like a pretty swell guy.
Oh, thank you, chicken. Short person.
Can I do a medicine check to see if he's actually mentally stable?
This wouldn't be medicine. It would be a knowledge check.
Animal handling.
This would be.
Wait, what was it again?
I think this would be probably knowledge, nature maybe.
Nature? Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna make
nature
that check. I'm gonna make that check.
Okay.
Ooh, baby. It's a 24.
Oh wow.
So now, granted, most goblins are a bit wonky. The mental department. This guy definitely seems to have fallen out of the nest, but he seems really happy. So there's that.
He seems a bit more intelligent than the goblins, the other goblins that we met.
Probably is a lot more intelligent, but it's still a bit wonky.
All right, so if you were thinking about attacking me, look right over there, and I'm going to point at Boris.
So
he's not gonna like that.
For a reference for you, Smear, Boris is a massive iron golem, and if you'd like to see a picture of him, allow me just to find it wherever the frick I have it placed. Son of a...
He also probably weighs a ton.
Literally a ton.
Yeah.
I moved my freaking...
What size category is he in?
He is
huge.
Probably large. I'll...
Large, and he's like 12 feet tall.
Crap, I normally have this frickin' crap turd snot. Okay. 162. Okay. So unprofessional. So he looks kind of like this.
Oh wow.
And he's large.
He's basically Al from Metal Alchemist. Wait, no, not Al.
I know. Yeah.
Alphonse is right. So yeah. No.
I look at this golem and just go,
I can take him on.
CR13.
I can't take him on.
I'm gonna whisper to my new short friend and be like, "You shouldn't do this."
I'm not gonna do this.
You give Aldrin one for his
I'm
money.
bluffing.
He basically took someone like you just yesterday and punched them into a pulp. So
There's probably
don't try.
There's probably still a stain where Nera used to exist.
You might want to get some new rugs. Rugs.
But wasn't it tasty? Was it did it taste good? Because
There
I
wasn't
think
enough.
beetle pulp, it's good.
There wasn't enough left to taste.
I didn't try it.
Who ate it?
Nobody.
No
This is-
one.
We just cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Well.
Would you like for me to do?
Yeah.
Yes!
Do you have something
No,
you want
no,
to
you don't
do
want
at
to
the
do
market?
They said they wanted to go get something shiny.
Yes, we did.
Did
wanted
you
to go
have
on our
something
own.
specific in mind?
No.
I never have anything specific
We're
in
just
mind.
gonna go around the market and look around, you know?
They're window
don't-
shopping.
Maybe look.
Boris, I don't think they need you for that.
Okay. By the way,
You
Yeah.
can just tend to the people who are still in the manor. See if they need anything.
I forgot to give you this. Here's the key. Here's the key to.
Oh,
He hands
Thank
He hands you the key to the basement.
Ooh, what kind of stick is that? It's a weird looking stick.
don't worry about it.
All right, so Zaldric and Smear, you two can head outside to the marketplace if you so wish.
Yes.
Is there
Please.
and Smear? Did you want to ask as to where exactly you?
No, he wouldn't do that. He's just like, I'm here now.
Oh, I should mention something for the stream's sake. If you're wondering why where my second logo, because there's now this blue logo. So the Firefall family has this cool logo that we didn't know where else to put in the stream overlay, so I put it over my second account. That's what it looks like. Thank you, Nicole, for drawing that. She's not here right now. She probably won't hear me saying this, but thank you regardless. Moving on. So Zaldric and Smear begin to leave the mansions that they can go out in the markets. Rogstrom, you want to hedge the mayor and apologize to him, correct? Rogstrom.
Correct.
I'll go along with him.
Okay, so that's perfectly fine. Willa is just going to stay in her room, and Fenrir is just still out. He's just sleeping. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to Rogstrom, I guess. You're able to navigate through Magnamar, get down to the mayor's office again, and you're able to walk inside and go up to the help desk. A different lady greets you this time. It is a human lady who appears to be a lot more elderly. She'll look up at you and she will say, "Can I help you?"
Yes.
Yes.
We'd like to talk to the mayor. We have a matter to settle with him. We came in here yesterday.
A lot of people came in here yesterday. He is quite booked
We're
for
the ones
today.
who threw a sandwich.
I was the
We're
one
the
who
one who threw a
destroyed his sandwich.
What's that about a sandwich? I'm sorry, you'll have to speak up.
I was the one who destroyed the sandwich.
Would this be something you would know about?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
you would.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
the sandwich.
I'll go in. I'll ask him about a sandwich.
She'll then leave her post and go into down a hallway.
Rog,
office.
I think we should just go in. I don't even think she'd notice if we just walked in there.
We'll just walk right behind her.
Okay, she probably can't even hear you guys' footsteps. And she'll
Yep.
just open the door, walk in, you guys can follow in behind her. She hasn't even realized it yet.
Yeah.
And you see that the mayor is sitting on his eating breakfast, yet another sandwich. And she walks in and says,
Mayor, there's some people here who
We've
want
come
you to
back
make them a
for
sandwich.
vengeance.
Oh, they're here.
I run up to him.
I'm sorry.
I run up to him and pretend like I'm going to grab his other sandwich.
the mayor recognizes you two immediately, and as soon as he sees you two, he holds up his sandwich and puts it behind his back. And says, and he looks very concerned and very scared and wide-eyed, but he doesn't say anything.
Don't be
Just
alarmed.
kidding.
Don't be alarmed. I'm going to give him back the bill that he sent me, and I'm just going to say, I really want to apologize for yesterday. We just wanted to make. What?
Is there a sandwich in here?
No, it's just the bill that you sent me.
All right. He'll sit back down and begin eating. It doesn't even bother to count it. Just puts it in the drawer.
1,000 gold for a sandwich. It's a little bit. It feels like you're shaking us down.
My mother.
But you know what?
That
For good
sandwich.
people, we'll pay it anyway. You know what? Fine. We're good people. We'll pay it.
I mean, just a sec. We wanted to apologize for the sandwich. That was probably uncalled for. We just wanted to get a point across that it is very important to us that the people have a place to stay, and we have secured Firefall Manor, so we can probably get most of them in there.
Are you able to contact the?
Yes, that's me.
Really? You're.
Yes.
Yes, I can prove it.
They prove it.
What you see, any noble, and I'm gonna try and bluff him.
You're gonna try and
Ask
what?
Any other noble, I'm gonna try and bluff him. You see, all you have to do is you just have to look in the archives, and you'll see a picture of him as a baby, and
Hey,
you'll
bluff
see
him.
the uncanny similarities.
Well, roll a bluff
right.
check.
To support that, I'm going to cancel the effect of my bracelet, so that I return to my usual appearance.
Oh, you're not. You're
That's a
hideous.
17. That's a 17.
Yes, I know.
Turn it back on, please.
Back to my 20 charisma self.
Right, guys. You think he's over exaggerating a little bit? Rogstrom's regular self doesn't actually look that ugly. But he looks at you and he says, "Right, fine. Sure to check those. Very well. If you are going to be taking the house, I wasn't able to talk about this yesterday as you rushed me, but get you the proper paperwork." Begins reaching into drawer, pulling out like 3 sheets of paper. Goes in, pulls out a few more. Does this for about 5 minutes, so you have a massive stack of papers about this big. Says, "If you return this tomorrow, be sure to read, sign everything, and do not make a single mistake. If you do, we're going to do this over again. 200 set of papers." Pushes it over to you. "Bring me another sandwich."
All right. The other thing I wanted to apologize for was the rogue that was with us yesterday. Let's just say she has been dealt with. You won't see her again.
Did you put her in timeout? You have penance? You have horrible penance.
I put
And
her
I'm not
in
saying that
permanent
because
timeout.
I'm not saying that because you two are. Moving on.
No, I put her in permanent timeout. No one will ever see her again.
You lock her in a tower until her true love comes to rescue her.
I mean, if you
No one.
call the afterlife a tower.
Killed her.
No.
Well, technically, we didn't kill her.
Wait, what do you
I mean-
Hold back up a second. You committed murder, and you're confessing.
No.
No. We're not confessing. But she's
But you
gone to
did.
the
She basically killed herself.
Yeah.
That was a
She
suicide.
attacked a wizard, and with her, she attacked a wizard.
So there was
a
a-
They
really
killed
powerful
each other.
wizard, and
So there was assault and
All right,
murder.
they killed each other.
There was assault and
No.
yes, they killed each other. It was really weird.
there was a fight.
It was
and you
just a
didn't
weird
alert the
encounter.
Yeah.
You didn't alert the authorities.
Listen, this happened like
I have my own authorities at the manor, so don't worry about it.
You are not
Yeah.
above the law, sir. I will not hesitate to deal justice
in my
to a
house,
vigilante.
But Boris is assigned by the law. I'm pretty sure, right, Rogstrom?
Can I get Boris a badge?
I mean, he's probably
roll
the
a bluff
best damn
check.
cop you'll have.
Roll a bluff check, because he probably doesn't know who
No,
Boris is.
Fucking. All right. Bluff check. Oh god.
That's gonna net me a 9.
No, I'm bluffing him. That's
Oh,
that's a third. No, that's a 12. It's a 12.
Who's Boris?
He is a
Oh,
servant
you
of mine.
He's
Like I said, don't worry about it. They attacked each other, they killed each
I am
other,
learning
it's
about
fine.
it because this is a murder going on in my city. It is at this point when
it's
there's a
not.
knock at the door. Next appointment is. You know what? I don't have time. Don't let it happen again. Just get out of my office.
It's
Come
not
in.
gonna happen again.
And then you see
Don't let murder happen.
you see that same old lady walk in, and she comes over and whispers something in his ear, and then he says, "Yes, tell them I'm on my dealing with these two idiots. Please get out of my office."
I'll have you know, I'm probably smarter than you.
He just sort of looks at you for a second, he goes, and then says, "Guards, please."
I use
Take
my
these
hat
people
of
out.
disguise to turn into him, and I go, and I walk out.
No need to call the guards. It's fine. We leave.
You say that as the guards are
Yeah.
sort of grabbing you by the shoulder and just sort of dragging you out.
I like to see them try and pull me along in my metal armor that weighs me to the floor.
So yeah, so they're trying to pull you, and make a strength check for me.
A strength check. Oh god. Oh. Hey, that's a natural 16.
Yeah, they can't. You aren't budging. You're just kind of like, look at you guys.
I can move on my own, you dummies.
You're
Just let
funny.
me go.
They'll let you
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
but they'll
we're
sort of
leaving.
they'll let you go and let you walk by yourself, but they'll sort of act like they're the ones in control of the situation.
Stop it. It's pathetic. It didn't work.
You guys are so gonna die to zombies.
Yeah, there's zombies coming. Just letting you know. You might want to prepare the other guards.
Might wanna buff up.
One of them says, "That's
Yeah.
not what your mom told me last night."
Joke's on you, I have 2 dads.
So while you guys
And
all
my
are-
mom is dead, so joke's on you, necrophilia.
hey, listen, don't knock it till you
Even if
try
I was
it.
there, I'm an orphan. So.
I rolled a natural 16 plus 4. So
Smear plus Zeldrick. I mean, Smear and Zeldrick. Smear and Zeldrick. You guys are out in the bustling, busy streets of the capital district. In the marketplace, you see there's a large crowd of people gathered around what appears to be a juggler, who's juggling what appears to be axes that are lit on fire. There is, of course, multiple different markets and stands that are selling almost anything that you could ever possibly need or want. You see someone selling what appears to be rats, and just all kinds of oddities and things. What would you guys like to do?
So, Smear, the thing I wanted to do today was, you see some of the poor people not being able to buy some stuff around here?
Yeah, I see those losers.
Well, technically losers also, but that's not the point. We're going to try and steal from some people that look a bit more rich, and possibly get some of those rats and replace their pockets with rats instead of money.
Oh, like Goblin Hood.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, let's do it.
Alright. We're gonna go to, like, one of the few people that's in the area that looks rich and try to steal from him after I buy some rats.
So you see this man who's fairly overweight. He has a very outstretched stomach, and he's sort of sitting around like, and he's got a large feather hat, the kind of clothes that have the big puffy sleeves, and he's sort of sitting over by this marketplace that's selling cups, and he's just sort of pointing like, yes, and this one do. Oh, is that real gold? No, it's not. That's boring. And you see he has pouches on him that are just bulging. What would you like to do?
I lean over. I just lean over and say,
What kind of dog is that? It's a weird looking dog.
It's the worst kind of dog. A greedy one.
All right. So, what are we going to take from him?
Here's the plan. You, that piano-looking thing you have with you?
Oh yeah, my brother, my friend's someone I don't know's ribcage, yeah.
Great. I didn't need to know where it came from, but that's good information to know for later, possibly.
Nah, you're fine.
Could you play some of your music for him while I go behind him and try and take some of that gold and replace his pockets with rats?
Okay.
he'll just run up and tap the guy's like belly flaps.
Child, I don't have to. Goblin! He just sits there, points, and starts screaming. Holds up his hands like, "Oh, someone help me! Oh, what did I do?" Zaldric,
No! Calm down.
make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I believe in you, Zaldric.
I believe in me too. I hope all this dexterity works out. Jesus. Sleight of hand. That is 23.
You are able to snatch 4 different bags of that just appear to be full. 2 of them are just stock full of silver, and 2 of them are stock full of gold. Quick estimate of these, they look to have like probably the gold ones probably have about like 15 pieces of gold. Silver ones probably have like 20 pieces of silver.
Okay, and I'll put the rats in the pockets that I took the money out of.
Okay, so yeah, then you walk back over. You didn't actually grab any of them, so you'd have to go and buy some rats. But there's probably with all the commotion going on, because everyone is now staring at Smear. We'll get to you in a second, Smear. Some of the rats actually probably would break free and then start causing even more commotion. And probably one of them would like just sort of come right up to you and just sort of look at you and stand up to you and go. They don't seem to be scared by you at all.
I'll pick him up and go, I have a good home for you, buddy. And then just pop him in the pocket.
Alright, so you put this rat in this guy's pocket.
Your shorts.
And then he begins biting that man furiously. And that man just sort of jumps up and begins screaming in a loud holler. And the confusion is enough for you to get away. No one sees what you did. Smear, everyone is pointing at you and screaming and yelling. What would you like to do?
Guys! Wait! Check this out!
I just start playing. Just like he's trying to
Make a performance check.
Basically, perform A, right?
Yes, that would be.
All right. Nat 1.
So, like, you're starting to play and you accidentally drop the little stick.
I dropped it.
They get even more terrified. They think that you're a wizard and that you're trying to cast a spell on them.
Oh. Okay.
And
oh gosh.
they all pounce for you.
I'm okay.
Make an acrobatics
oh, no,
check.
just...
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 10.
Because of how small
10.
you are and how confused all of these people are, you're able to jump out of the way. Just narrowly.
Oh.
You are going to take a point. You're going to take a point of damage as you sort of scratch your back.
Okay.
Because you didn't have like the smoothest landing.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
you are able to get up to Zaldrek and probably high five him or anything. You guys successfully performed your heist, and no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just so they stop freaking out about the goblin as much, I'm gonna throw all the silver pieces I got out on the streets, and then we're gonna run away.
You take out 2 bags of silver and just throw them up the air, and it begins raining silver, and everyone just sort of stops for a second, looks up, and then they just start screaming in delight, and they begin trampling over each other, trying to collect all this silver. Dogs are running around, barking all over the place, excited, because they don't know what the frick is going on, but it's hype. The juggler has probably caught himself on fire at this point in the commotion. And it's crazy. But you guys did it. You can get a talent point, Zaldrek.
Yes.
What would you guys like to do with your 2 bags of 15 gold?
Shmira, I got 10 gold off that guy. Do you want 5 of it?
Oh,
Since
yeah.
you have to work?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Alright, here you go. And I'll give him 5 gold.
So sweet. Just gonna add that to my other 200.
Jeez.
What else would you guys
What?
like?
Sorry? Huh? Huh?
So what other shiny things would you want now that we've done that?
I like shiny, so anything.
I don't know anything else that might be really shiny in the area. The only other thing were those axes, and I don't think that juggler is happy with that anymore.
Yeah, hold on a second.
He's gonna just look around, itching his head, just wondering like where, just looking for shiny.
Make a perception check.
14.
14. So you see an unattended market stand that's selling cutlery, plates, spoons, cups, bowls. Some of them appear to be made of silver.
Yes, those. Yes,
He's pointing at all the cutlery.
I want that.
Of course, it's like too tall. Like you'd have to climb up on it, and you might pull things off and break them if you do that, because you're like 2 feet tall, being a goblin. So you might need some help.
I can give you a little bit of leverage if you want to try and get up there and get some, and I'll leave 2 gold.
I don't need leverage, he says as he starts to float up, just slowly, with his boots of levitation.
I do the same because I have boots of levitation.
Whoa! Floating short buddies!
I forgot that you had that.
Oh boy.
So you 2 just begin floating up in the air. You can probably grab like 5 or 6 silver forks or spoons, or knives, things like that.
Perfect.
And what do you guys want to do then?
This is a good hoist. Let's go back.
All right, let's show everybody the cutlery that we got.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right.
This is a weird looking spear.
So
I'm just gonna look at him and go.
He's holding out a
short
spoon.
spear, huh?
He's holding out a spoon. Like,
How are you?
Won't hurt a lot of people, but hey, if you get it in there, I'm sure they won't be too happy about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
So he just starts heading back.
Yeah.
You guys head back to the mansion. So, by the time you get back, Rogstrom and Rodriguez are sitting at the table. Rogstrom's probably trying to figure out this massive load of paperwork. And Boris is probably trying to help him, and he keeps shoving him.
No. On the way back from the mayor, we are going to go to a deli. We're going to order them to bring the mayor a fucking sandwich. like a good ass.
Yeah,
good
so
ass.
you walk into walk into this sandwich store. That's literally what it's called, the sandwich store. And you see this
Probably his favorite store.
you see this
Man.
stubby.
Can I make this become my profession? I want to become like a sandwich maker for my profession.
I'm pretty sure
Before I
that
put
this
any
would,
points into
Yo,
that.
fucking
I'm pretty sure this would just be
Subway artist,
cooking.
dude.
but you can just do like cooking is what this would be
No.
probably.
Specifically sandwich making.
I know,
Only
but
sandwiches.
I'm saying, like, if you do cooking, it would include sandwiches.
Just
But I
learn
would never
craft
make it.
sandwiches.
Like,
Is that craft or is that profession?
you aren't leveling up this episode, so we'll figure it out. But I'll look into it for you. I'll look into it just for you.
Craft sandwiches.
Craft sandwiches. So you head into this store and you see a bit of a stubby man with a bushy mustache who's making what appears to be a long sub, and he turns over and looks at all of you. And before I do this, I just want to say to everyone watching the stream, all of you here, sorry, but I had to do this. As a welcome. How may I help you today, huh?
Thank you
It's me,
so much
Mario.
for playing my game.
God. No.
Hello, Mario.
Would you like a sandwich?
I would like to order a sandwich to be brought to the mayor.
What kind of sandwich? I have a lot
What's
of
the
sandwiches.
best you got?
The best we got,
What's the best you got?
well, we have the Super Deluxe, Super Ultra Deluxe, Sandra Supreme.
It's a speciality.
How big is it?
Well, it's all of our sandwiches combined into another sandwich to make the ultimate sandwich. So it's a pretty bigger.
We put sandwiches
eat it
in
as
your
a snack.
sandwiches.
What's it gonna cost?
Well, this is your first timer, so just a 2 gold.
How much?
Just a 2 gold. And I add in a smaller coca.
I didn't expect that.
I'm sorry, I'll take a Sprite. Thank you.
Is the error missed? Okay.
Right.
No, I'm going to give him like three gold pieces, and I'm going to tell him, all right. So the mayor needs to get a sandwich. Now you're
and
gonna
that
make
guy?
him this super duper mega sandwich, but you're also going to put extra meat in it.
Extra meat? Or what kind of meat?
Every
Just
kind
all.
you have.
Just yes.
What about the cheese?
Double up on the cheese, dude.
What about the mustard?
Just double up on every ingredient that's in there.
Why stop at the
Oh
double? Why not the
God.
triple? This man seems to like his sandwiches.
Listen, the guy who's the mayor, I don't think he can take as much as you or me. So
What
it's
are you trying to
probably
say
gonna
here?
be enough. I mean, you said you're eating it as a snack, so I'm gonna give him another gold coin. So basically, just make 2 sandwiches of that.
Oh, this is great. I'm at one of my grandmama's cookies. Just for you. May I get your name?
Thank you. My name's Rockstrom.
Rockstrom.
Firefall.
Mario.
Are you?
Is it the you, Mario?
It's me, Mario.
Yes.
Yeah, so who?
Now all we need is Green Mario.
Hey, Luigi!
Alright, so you're
We
going
have
to
another
deliver-
customer. They wanted the Super Supreme Ultra Mega whatever I call it, the sandwich.
Whatever I call it.
And you're going
Make
to
another
deliver
one.
it to the mayor.
But you need to
Rog,
double
do you
up on
think you got
everything.
this?
I doubled up on
Rog, do you
everything.
think you got
Yes,
this right?
everything. These are very hungry customers. We are serving the mayor today. All right to the mayor. I love that guy. I do too. He's a great customer. I get to work. Don't make me call the dogs on you. Please, Mario, not again. No. I will call them. I will. All right. I'll make it a sandwich. I'm making it right now. Don't make me call the dogs.
Jesus,
I'll
Mario,
call my
calm
mama.
down.
They just go on and bicker for a little bit, and then they'll come out,
Just, yeah.
and they bring this.
Dude, just... They
Acid
have to
sandwich.
deliver it
It's about,
just
like-
under my name.
Like this large, and then he hands
So
out.
basically a normal sandwich.
And then Luigi comes out. He's dressed in these sort of green overalls and this green hat with an L on it. And he comes
Because of
out holding
course
this very, very, very large chocolate chip cookie. And he says, "Oh, this is my grandma's cookie. It's for you." And he hands it out to
I thought
you.
it was Mario's grandma's cookie. Wait, are you related?
Oh yes, we're the brothers.
Ta-da!
We're the Super Luigi brothers.
Mario just sort of gives him
Avoiding
a
that
look, like he's
copyright.
about to say something,
I
and he
thought
just
you are the
Do not steal.
I thought you are the Super Sandwich Brothers.
Ooh, I liked that. We're changing it. We'll be the Super Sandwich Brothers.
All right, you're gonna put it in the box like this, and you're going to deliver it to the mayor. All right?
I like it as a plan. We'll get right on that. Someone to get to the Yoshi.
So when they hand you
It's
this
of course
cookie,
painted green.
when they hand you this cookie, it is a very very heavy for a cookie. This is probably like a 10-pound cookie.
Nice. I'm gonna bag it for later.
This 10-pound cookie. Okay.
Probably good provisions. I mean, what else are you gonna do with it?
I can't say you're wrong.
All right,
I'm not
and then,
there, so I can't tell you no.
but when you guys walk out, you see Luigi is delivering a sandwich in a box, like you suggested, on this what appears to be some sort of green dinosaur. Hides off in the direction of the mayor.
All right, now that
What
that's
a bunch
done,
of weird
I-
dudes.
I also wanted to go to a law firm so that they can do my paperwork for me.
You
Why
hire
do
a
it
lawyer?
yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you walk into, now, they probably wouldn't have a lot of, those in Magnamar. Magnamar, while being a large city, definitely would have a bit of a different justice system. But,
I
You
mean,
would-
it doesn't have to be a lawyer. It might as well be a banker or some kind of person who knows how to
yeah,
fill
because,
forms and stuff.
yeah, because of the time you spent here as a child, your father probably told you some places you can go if you ever get in trouble. You can probably head over there and pay a fee and get them to look over things, and they'll explain to you. Well, when you walk into this, it's a very, very small establishment, and the person running the counter is a small gnomish man. He's very, very low glasses, and he has like a fly circling over his head. When he sees you come in, he sort of looks at you like,
Hello. And the camera cuts out.
Yes.
Nice.
My camera just cut out. That's great. I'm switching to date. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I don't need to be there for the lawyers, so can I go find some random noble and be like, "Hey, yo, yeah, you look like a nice man. I just stopped a random noble on the street."
Hopefully it's not the same noble I met.
All right. We'll get to you in a second. Let's see here. Can this freaking phone not be garbage? Great. It's doing a thing. All right, so I'm gonna have to restart.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Don't worry about it.
My camera's gonna be off for a bit while my phone's restarting. Everyone, that's fine. So just imagine my face. It's fine. Anyway, you're getting applesauce, Darnell. Okay. So, Rygiz, what kind of noble are you for?
Just the first noble I come across.
Okay. So you
Well,
come.
typically, okay, an older noble, so that way they might know a little more. But like the first old noble I come across.
And where are you looking for him? Just in the marketplace?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to walk around in the marketplace, and you probably see a few people who look like they're fairly rich. You see a very, very tall man who holds up himself very, very high, and he's sort of dressed in this vest made of purple and gold. You see...
You, sir. You. Hey.
Okay.
Yes.
I have.
Who are you?
I have a friend. They were. They said to go to some. It's like a castle. But the place they sent me to, I
How
don't
does this
remember
relate
the
to me?
name. I was wondering if you might know, because you are of noble birth. I would figure you would maybe tell me
I'm
any
sorry.
castles.
Back up now. Hold on a sec. Who are you?
Oh yes. How rude of me. My name is Rygiz Plumba. I'm a
Right.
servant of Sarenrae. This is to do with my cleric duties. Unfortunately, there it was the castle. It had the stained glass window they were telling me about. It was like, it was like red, and I can't remember exactly what it was like. Yeah, man. It was because this was like 3 weeks ago.
You remember seeing a stained glass window that sort of looked like a man, a vampire biting someone's throat. Sorry, neck.
Do you recall any castles that have a stained glass window with a vampire in them?
I'm sorry. I don't think I've been in any castles like that. I do know of a vampire in Elysia. I wouldn't go anywhere near him if I were you. Definitely not friendly. Say.
I figured as much he wouldn't be friendly, but unfortunately my cleric duties lead me that way. So I have to comply regardless.
You're very brave or very stupid. But if I recall correctly, not just vampire, and goes by the name Vardrick von Stalin. Far away from him, in terms of location.
Could you point me in the direction, please?
Well, he's farther up north. It would be
I think I have
somewhere,
that written down, actually.
if I do recall correctly, he's somewhere in the forests of Churlwood, if I recall correctly. By the way, you said your name was Rygiz Plumba, correct?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Zuri Barthum.
Oh. I feel like I've heard that name before.
Have you?
I'm sorry. I don't think I've met
I
you
mean,
before.
your name must carry weight in some places, so I'm sure I've heard it somewhere before.
Yes. This man is a sort of very, very tall elf.
Well, wait a minute. Would Lena happen to be your daughter? Yes.
Lena Bath.
Yes, that's who. Yeah, exactly. That's where I've heard it. Yes,
Where is
because
she?
this quest has to do, this quest has to do with Lena.
Where is
She's
she?
in that castle. She's in that castle.
How do I know what you're saying is true?
You have my faith and Saren Ray behind me, behind my words.
He's going to roll sense motive on you.
I'm telling the truth.
I know. He rolled a nat 20. So he says... Gods. Is she okay? What is she doing in a vampire's
As
castle?
far as that's what I want to know.
I've been looking for ages. I
Yeah.
assume she was dead.
So did I, but I got a mysterious message, and I figured to go up on that message and.
Come. We shouldn't talk on the street. Is there anywhere?
Yes. Meet me at Firefall Manor. I still have some stuff to do.
Firefall
There is
Manor?
an Iron Golem.
That's been
Yes,
vacant
yes.
for
There is
years.
an Iron Golem. There's an Iron Golem there that guards the place. Tell the Iron Golem that Rogstrom sent you. Okay.
All right. What time would you wish for me to? I was planning on leaving town today. I was only.
I wouldn't leave the town just yet, because there are undead on the way, and it is not safe to travel the roads.
I'm sorry. Undead. Where?
Yes, a horde coming from Sandpoint.
Sandpoint.
Yes, Sandpoint is gone.
What do you mean gone?
It's gone.
You'll have to explain all this to me shortly.
Yes, I will explain everything to you in a couple of hours.
Say dinner
when
time?
I get back to Firefall Manor.
Say dinner
When I
time.
get back to Firefall Manor. Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Shit. And he'll shake your hand. And then he'll
Stay safe.
begin walking. So
Yep.
all of you are.
Could you write that down in chat? What was the name of the forest? Just
so
spell it out in
The
chat.
name of the forest was Churlwood, so that's Churl Wood. The vampire's name was Vodrick von Staren. Okay?
Vodrick. Von. How do you spell his last name?
Staron.
Staren. Okay.
Yes. And this man's name was Zuri Barthum.
Okay. Got it.
All right, and you're just going to head back to Manor then.
Probably. Well, first I'm going to find Rogstrom and meet up with him.
Okay, cool. Well, I think that we can go ahead and take our little break. Gonna open it. But in here is getting really bad, so we'll see everyone in about 5 minutes. Okay, guys,
All
that
right.
good with you guys?
All right,
Yep.
cool.
All right,
Sounds
cool.
good to me.
So Hey, we're back. 2 minutes late. That's fine.
No.
Easy.
Oh, frick. I need to fix the logo here. Whoops.
Ooh,
It's fine.
Oh, it's a little off.
There we go. Now it's back. So, where were we? Rygas, you were heading back to Firefall Manor. So,
I was
Rogstrom.
heading to Rogstrom.
Rogstrom.
No, I said I was going.
Oh, you were heading to
I
Rogstrom?
said I was going to go find Rogstrom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Can
you,
I find someone to do my papers for me?
yes, you walked into this room and you see this gnomish man with these large glasses. He's just sort of looking at you like,
All right, back it off a bit. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. All right, that's perfect. Hi, I'm looking for someone to do paperwork for me, and I'm going to show them the big stack of papers that I have. Is he mute? Oh. Can you do my paperwork for me? How much is that gonna cost? Pathfinder Mute Edition.
he goes through and inspects every single page. You're there for about probably 2 hours.
Not like
And at the end,
not like this.
he said he puts all of them down and he goes,
Three gold pieces? 4 gold pieces? 4 platinum pieces? Yeah, right.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand him 4 platinum pieces.
How to
And no word to anyone. Haha! And I'm backing out.
and then as you're back in, he says,
Wait, what's up?
and he hands you a receipt.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna pocket that.
And he sort of takes these and he says,
I didn't quite get that. Can you write that down for me? You're going?
so he points at the stack of paperwork. He does this, and he points at himself.
I don't speak mute. It's not in my language capacity. I only speak Dwarven and Common and not mute.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Bye.
So, yeah, Rygas, you go to the place where Rogstrom was, trying to get his paperwork done, and you get up to the door, and Rogstrom, as you step out, you guys sort of clash into each other.
Oh,
Zaldric and
man,
Darnell.
you were still doing paperwork?
Or sorry, I mean, sorry. Zaldric and Smear. You two, get back to the manor before anyone else is home. What would
I
you
think
like to
Willa was still there, but
Willa is
Sounds a little bit.
Willa's actually left.
Okay.
okay.
Smear, seems a bit quiet in here. Would you want to play some music after we go get some food?
Yeah, sure. That'd be cool.
All right. When you guys walk into the kitchen area, you can see Boris has prepared lunch for all of you guys. There's like some steak, some fish, some carrots, corn, mashed potatoes, wine, and a brownie.
Dibs!
No!
There's
I
a
want
brownie
the
for there's a brownie for everyone.
Dibs on all of them!
I will fight you for your brownie.
I can make.
Do that!
Good
Do
fight.
that!
Boris begins heading into the kitchen to make some more. So you two dive into your food once you guys finish, because you're probably ravenous. Everyone else's food is just sort of sitting there.
Smear, don't do it. I know what you're thinking.
Ah, God. Oh, that tastes terrible. Ah. Okay, I'm good.
What are on the other plates?
Same things that were on your plates, and each one of them still is another brownie.
I'll look at Smear and I'll be like, I won't tell anyone if you won't, because I'm pretty sure that Gollum's gonna make some more brownies anyways, right?
I like that.
He just reaches over, grabs a brownie, just starts eating it.
I'll do the same.
So you guys just start eating everyone's brownies. By the time, so you guys finish everyone's brownies, and then by this time, Fenrir wakes up, walks into the kitchen area. Actually, no, he does not wake up. Never mind. He wouldn't wake up. Who would? Ah, yes, Silton walks into the room. He walks into the room, and he sees you guys sort of eating brownies, and he sits down at one of the plates, and he says, "What's my brownie?"
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming.
he didn't make enough for everybody just yet, so
To
we
this
got ours
point-
early.
When Boris walks out and he says, "I'm sorry, but it appears we are out of..."
Oh, well, that's too bad.
It
Feels
was
bad
Smear's
now.
idea, and I try and run and hide.
There was still...
What?
There was one...
Yeah, I'm still gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna point to Smear and I'll say it was his idea. He ate most
I point to him and say, it's his idea.
How did
Like
you
a
two want to
bunch
hide?
of little kids.
I'm gonna hide, like, I'm gonna try and,
You guys want to
okay.
levitate into the ceiling?
No one can guess if we're up there.
I'm gonna try and levitate and go into one of the cabinets.
Me too.
In the kitchen.
Make a stealth check, because you both are small enough to fit into a cabinet.
Stealth check. All right.
Alright.
Finally.
We get to do it.
I rolled an 8, so 21.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my yes/no die. Don't worry about why.
24.
Oh, dang. But I'm level 2.
So, once you guys find yourselves in a cabinet, Boris is gonna look up and he's gonna say, "Okay, I see what you're doing. Let me help." And you hear just scrumbling outside, and then you hear what sounds like from outside your guys' cabinets. Now you two are right next to each other, and then both of you hear a click outside each of your cabinets.
Did he just lock us in here?
Well,
So much for stealth.
He's just gonna reach around to start playing his instrument and realize he's missing his stick. He left it at the market.
Oh no.
So he's like,
We have a dagger.
you have a...
you have a dagger, but I want that weird spear because I feel like it'd work the same.
Rog Sherman
you mean-
Riges. You walk into the kitchen area, and you see that Boris has prepared a large meal for you. It's a bit odd. Well, Silton is sitting there eating his plate. And two of them have just been really devoured. There are these strange black crumbs all over the table, and there is like next to every single plate, there's a small plate that's just empty for some reason.
Huh.
All right.
I guess dig in. Hey, wait a minute. Where's Yuri?
Is this? Huh?
He said that he would come over at dinner time.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's lunch.
Or is this lunch?
Yes.
Oh,
this is-
okay.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the life of someone who's really rich. You eat like a king for lunch.
Heavy lunches, my dude.
Mm-hmm. There's probably some sherbet for you guys as well.
We probably would have eaten that too. If we known there was
Hey,
Yeah, probably.
Hey Boris, I'm done with the main course. Didn't you prepare anything for dessert?
Oh, yes. There was one bounty for everyone.
Rockstrom looks at the empty plate.
I'm just gonna say this out of character.
Tilton's just gonna kind of look at you and he's gonna say, "So I walked in, and Zondrick and a goblin. How long have we had a goblin?"
Since this morning.
I guess starting today.
There's too many of us.
I
They're in
feel
the-
you, man. I
They're
feel
in the
you.
cabinets.
All right, Rockstrom looks up at the cabinets.
You see two locked cabinets. They're the only cabinets
Well-
that are locked.
Hey, Rog,
Can
if
I
you
just-
just want to leave them in there.
Why are they locked? I'm gonna ask Silton.
Boris, I wasn't getting involved.
And
Hey,
then
Boris,
So-
why are they
so
locked?
they-
dagger
So
stick
they're still in there. I guess you did that to yourselves, and I'm gonna leave it locked.
Oh wait, do we hear that?
Yeah.
You're gonna see a rapier stick out of the cabinet, and you're also gonna see a dagger stick out.
Okay, I would like for you to
Are you guys?
make.
Are you guys destroying my property?
make? So you're like, are you trying to like stick it to the side, or are you just trying to poke it through?
Just poke it through.
Okay.
Just poke them.
What are you gonna do, Smear?
Well, since he doesn't have his stick, he's just gonna start flicking the keys instead of just hitting them with a stick, and he just has like mutters "ow" every time he hits it. Just ow, 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 and that's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna be playing sadly.
Silton is gonna leave the room with the racket.
I can't understand why.
The more minutes
No.
I'm in there, the more daggers you see out till I run out.
I'm going to go to the market so that I can... Brownies.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Don't set the place on fire, please.
No problem.
Why would I
Oh,
set my own
shit.
place on fire?
Well, not exactly.
And then he looks at the cabinet.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
And then he okay. So what are you guys gonna do for the remaining day? Bit of the
I'm
day.
gonna go up to the cabinets. I'm gonna jimmy the lock and be like, "Oh, it looks like it's broken. I guess you're stuck."
I'm gonna try and break out of this cabinet somehow. Like
Make a
probably
strength
use one of
check.
oh boy.
Oh, you want to use one of your daggers to try and
By the way, that bluff is an 8.
all right.
So I mean, it's still possible for you guys to fail the sense motive, but
So basically, you could probably take out one of your daggers and like spend a bit of time and maybe carve like a little tiny circle out, and then you would maybe try and shove it in the lock a little bit.
Yeah.
But because you're not using these tools for this, you're going to take a negative disable device. And also,
Okay.
I'm going to add another -2 because of the situation. That's a -6.
So -4. Oh,
Negative
I mean,
16.
at least you're not restrained.
yeah,
The
I guess.
halflings, they can fit into anything.
Basically.
So he's a
Jeez, this is gonna
halfling.
get me
Goblin
bad.
has even more.
That is true.
Being like a foot shorter.
Okay. You said that's a -6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You still get to add your bonus, but take 6 out of you.
Yeah.
And while he's trying to get out, Smear, did you want to try and get out?
He thinks,
Well, I do have spark. And he did say, "Don't catch this place on fire."
Does
Wait, do
he
I-
say that out loud?
Yes,
If
he
you think
is.
yes,
that out loud-
he's saying that out loud because he's a complete dumbass.
I look next to me and I'm like, wait, we're in a closed cabinet. I don't think that's the best idea.
Fair.
10 intelligence coming into play.
I'll just yell out through the hole, or just whatever I can. Just yell out.
If you let me out, I'll play something.
Uh,
I rolled the 16, by the way.
You were not able to pick the lock.
Oh, yeesh.
Jeez.
Damn, even with a
What's this lock
16?
like?
Oh, disable device is a difficult DC. Like some of the easiest locks are like DC 20, if I remember.
Oh, dang.
Jeez.
Boris, can you get those locks open, please?
Boris isn't here anymore.
Boris
He
is
went to the
here.
market.
No,
left.
Silton went to the market.
No, Silton left the room.
I
Boris
thought-
went to the market to get more
Oh.
brownies.
Oh, unfortunate. Do I have the key?
No.
I'm just gonna like look out through the hole, maybe try to stick my head out and say, "Hey, can anybody help me here?"
Unfortunately, Boris left. I don't know if he's coming back.
Like I said, you guys did that to yourself.
Could you at least give me my thieves' tools?
No, you have them. You
They're
just
in my
probably could.
room.
You probably could. Oh, wait, you left them in your.
Yeah. I
You
decided
probably
to leave
couldn't
in my
fit
room.
them through the tiny hole, though.
Dang.
How big do you think thieves' tools are, Yaman? They're lockpicks. That's literally all
Well,
they
it's
are.
because he'd have to like fit his hands through. Basically, what he was
I'm
doing, he's
tempted
created a
to
hole
close his
small enough
arms
that he could just sort of
tiny hole.
stick his dagger through. That's about it.
Can I estimate how long it's gonna take Boris to get the ingredients?
You don't know. He just said he was going to get ingredients.
At least before you guys leave, let me warn you, this goblin might set fire to these cabinets trying to get us out of here.
Yeah, I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Can I just try to bash the lock off?
Yeah, and make an attack roll. Well, what are you trying to hit it with?
Geez, what would be better, bludgeoning or slashing damage?
Probably bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Alright, I'm gonna use my Warhammer.
I'll give you nothing. I have no. I
It's
have nothing.
fine, it's a 25.
Roll damage.
I swear,
who-
if you put
who-
like one of the best
who are you
locks
trying to
on the
free?
house on this.
Are you trying to free Zaldric or are you trying to free Smear?
Zaldric, because I know where he is. So that he can unlock the other lock instead of bashing it. It's 11 damage.
Holy crap. So you hit it. You also break open the cabinet. The cabinet and the lock
Again?
is sort of in shambles. Zaldric, you're free!
What was that?
What's the lock's con? It might
There's
be
probably a
unconscious.
bunch of plates and cups and stuff that now fall to the ground and shatter. It's an antiques.
I'll look at a.
Are you going to compensate me for getting you out of there?
Yes. Schmear has some silver bowls, and get this, spoons and forks too.
What's a fork?
I'll tell you when I get you out of there. Okay, he has forks though. He just doesn't know what a fork is.
All right. Just put him with the other cutlery.
Can I sense motive to see if he'll actually pay that back?
This is technically
I'm just
we're not really
rolling.
supposed to do that for players, so I'll leave it up to Darnell's discretion.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hell yeah. Oh, well, that is a 2 plus 12, so 14.
All right. I do plan to pay it back, but not in full, possibly, depending on how many bowls and spoons and forks Schmear has.
That was probably a few hundred gold that was shattered.
I mean, at least you're planning on paying partial back.
Exactly.
All right, I'm going to grab Zoldrich out of the area and tell him, go get your thieves' tools and get him out of there before he sets fire to everything.
I just want
You
to
got it.
say something. Why is it whenever Willa's gone or Haley's gone, they always get into things like this?
You're welcome.
Me.
A lot of intelligence is missing. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I just find it funny.
I think
'cause
I
she's
have the
more
second highest
destructive than all of
intelligence
you.
group, and it's 12. The second highest intelligence is 12. Unless, Peter, yours is like 14 or something, but...
11.
Mine is 10, as you know.
So, yeah, this group isn't very smart.
Are you going to get him out of there?
Yes, it might take some time, but I think with my thieves' tools, it should
So-
be pretty easy.
Probably during the next 10 minutes, you're able to free Smear awkwardly. Get him out. You probably scrape yourself a few times on all the broken cutlery and stuff. You guys can Rogstrom, I'm assuming you're probably going to make them clean it up or something.
Of course.
Prestidigitation, just to get that all out real quick.
You clean it up in an instant.
You're welcome.
Good job. Thanks, Schmear.
Anytime.
Just one thing Boris doesn't have to do.
So, is there anything you guys wanted to do for the rest of the day, or are you just going to wait?
Hey, Rogstrom, do you have any, like, cool items in your vault?
I don't know.
That's a
Let's go
good
check out the vault.
question.
I'm going to check. And I'm going to go to the basement, but without the grabby hands.
Without the
Oh,
grabby
wait.
hands? Wait, who do you
Without the two small grabby hands.
So
I'm
you're
not
gonna,
a bad
are you going to
guy.
leave them in supervision of someone?
No.
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 Has
I
Boris
trust Zoldric.
returned
I
yet?
I trust Zoldric. I don't trust,
Why the
Smear.
frick do you trust Zoldric?
I'm a good person.
because he's not evil.
I mean, I know that he's stealing from pretty much everybody, so...
I mainly steal from the rich. I don't like to steal from the
See, so
Okay,
I
first of all,
haven't
you
stolen
stop
from you
stealing.
yet,
You see,
though.
when you talk about the rich, you now include me.
But
so
I haven't stolen from you yet.
so
Wait.
so
He's rich?
No, he's not rich.
That was
Ah,
out of
okay.
game.
Yeah.
I don't say that.
Oh, okay.
so Willa has still left. She hasn't returned. Fenrir is still passed out, and the only one of your party that's still here is Friesa. And Silton. In fact,
Oh, and
Friesa,
Beth, I guess.
he's been sort of exploring the mansion today. Once he sees that there's a new person back, he'll come into the room and, for your reference, Smear, Friesa is this young-looking man, probably in his early 20s, clerical man, who Well, he walks up to you and he says, "Hi there."
Hi?
I'm
He's
Frieza.
friendly.
He kind of reaches into his pouch and pulls out a spoon and puts it in his hand.
Oh, thank you. And he sort of hugs it.
I look at both of them and I go, I guess you guys both like spoons, huh?
What's a spoon?
You guys want to play a game?
I'll pat me on the back and kind of try to push him forward, and I'll be like, he does.
Dude, what the hell? No!
Do you guys want to leave Schmear and Zaldrick and Frieza's supervision?
The question is, do you want to play a game?
No.
No.
I mean, Beth should still be there too, right?
I'll wake up Fenrir and I'll be like, watch
Yes.
these two idiots.
Yes, Beth
Yeah.
has just been sort of walking along.
I'm
Doing things.
asking Beth if
Okay, that's true.
if she can keep
Yeah.
watch over them so they don't burn anything
So-
or
So watch
get locked
Frieza
into
too?
cupboards
I, like,
again.
Beth is gonna.
Watch Frieza too, because I mean he's a little,
Yeah,
a
so
little strange. Still.
Schmear, you get the impression that Frieza is this. Well, he looks, like he's in his 20s. He sort of has the maturity of a kid.
Mhm.
And he's a bit vacant in the head area. He just sort of goes along what you tell him to do. But Beth will take you guys into the backyard, and this is a very, very large yard. There's probably a few horses in the back. You guys can play and crap.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna look at Beth and look at the backyard and be like, this is no fun, there's nowhere to hide.
There's plenty of bushes.
There's plenty of horses?
There's probably a swing, a tree house.
Oh, gee.
The Firefall family did have a kid, so
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
it's the best treehouse you'll ever see.
But you also got to remember the dwarves, and dwarves are pretty
it's a fine crafted tree house.
typically.
Mm.
Yes.
Basically looks like another smaller mansion inside that
I was
tree.
going to say typically dwarves don't
Okay.
like flying, but
How close would the treehouse be to the actual mansion, though?
Mhm.
So they have, probably like 50. Oh. So the back of the Firefall Manor is a bit interesting, because since it's cramped inside of Magdemark, I think it wouldn't have a lot of. But possibly due to some magic, the backyard sort of looks bigger on the inside than it inside.
Hmm.
So it's probably around like 50 acres.
Oh wow.
There's
So
a
I'm
big
trying-
yard.
Is there anything close enough to the mansion for me to try and sneak back into the mansion? That's basically what I'm asking.
Ah.
You're gonna have to beat Beth's perception.
That might be possible.
See, I haven't actually looked at her character sheet in a good while. Oh, not only you can have. So, never mind. That is a good point that I just made in my head. Don't worry. Saying.
Hmm.
That character's dead, not him.
Hmm.
Okay. Frieza doesn't see you. You rolled an 11.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll stealth, by the way.
Alright. That's 26.
Okay. Easy. She rolled a 27. She sort
Mhm.
yeah, she sort of
No
trying to
way.
climb through the window. She's a +9 to perception.
I have +9 to stealth.
I mean, she's a bard. She gets a lot of skills,
Mhm.
and so she, you try and step in through a window. She just turns and gives you a look, like doesn't say anything, just sort of looks at you. Like,
I'll be back.
she pulls out a trumpet out of thin air,
Oh, wait.
holds it up above her head, begins walking towards you.
Oh, I can do that. And he also does the same. He pulls up a trumpet out of thin air.
She begins walking towards you like she's gonna beat you with it.
Oh no! Wait, how far am I in this window?
And she says to you, as she just points towards the backyard, like she's holding up threateningly.
But I'm not gonna do anything bad. I just want to eat some more food since nobody else has eaten their plates yet. Fine, I'll go back.
All right, and by the way, when you pull out your trumpet, she'll sort of give you a thumbs up.
Yes!
She seems
He
quite
gives
fond
it
of
a
you.
toot and throws it.
She seems quite fond of you.
Ooh.
Rogstrom and Rigas, you guys head down to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock the door, and it for a second there, you're sort of blinded just by a radiance. Well, Rigas isn't. Rogstrom probably is because he's built up this moment since he's a child, so he's full of excitement. He opens up this thing and walks inside, and you just see there are blocks and a lot of things that would hold gold. That's what I would say. Chests and other things. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. There's probably like a pool table. Basically, this is, in addition to being a vault, it's also a man cave.
I detect magic.
You detect magic? Okay.
I use detect magic.
Yes. So in a few of the vaults, you probably see 3 different vaults with magics. Okay.
Aha! I go check out the first one.
Okay. And by the way, Rogstrom, you can see the magical things light up as well. So
No, it's only in my eyes. Unfortunately,
I'm just going to go
detect
with
magic.
Rigas.
oh, okay. All right.
I sense magic.
So
Follow me.
you walk up to the first chest, and you'd have to get Rogstrom to open it. So you open.
No, shit. You gotta open it.
Mm-hmm. You open it, and pull it open, and inside you see. Go ahead. You see a sort of bag of
P100?
dust.
A bag of dust.
You pick it up, you hold it in your hands, and in your head you hear da 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 da. After like spending some time with this dust, it appears to be
Dust of sneezing. Please.
it is dust of disappearance.
I see. How many people does it affect?
This dust looks like dust of appearance and is typically stored in the same manner. Creature touched by it becomes visible as greater visibility. Normal vision can't see dusty creatures or objects, nor can they be detected by magical means, including seeing visibility purge. Dust of appearance, however, does reveal people and objects made invisible by dust of disappearance. Other factors such as sound and smell also allow possible detection. The greater invisibility bestowed by dust lasts for 2d6 rounds. The invisible creature doesn't know when will end.
It'd be greatly appreciated by a certain someone.
How many users are in the bag?
I'm not sure, because it doesn't say. So that's TBD.
Alright.
I'll look it up.
And, okay. So, okay. You, open up the second chest, but open, and inside is a carpet.
Okay.
Shit.
After you spend a little bit time with it, you get the feeling that it's a magic carpet, specifically a carpet of flying.
Woo!
want to see a whole new world.
How many people does it fit?
I would Google it because I'm looking for the final
Okay.
last thing. And
There is no amount on Dust of Disappearance.
Yeah,
so
that's what I said.
You can just make up a different makeup,
like I
whatever
said,
number.
I will.
Just make it like 2d6 or something like that.
Yep, I'll get back to you. And in the last one, up, and you see a stave.
I pick it up.
Okay. So that is. A stave of charming.
Mhm.
Staff of charming. And those are all the magical items in these chests. Rogstrom, after you wouldn't need to calculate all of the gold in here. This would have told you how much gold is in all of these chests as I did. So, those are your riches. Enjoy.
The Staff of Charming can only be used by clerics, correct?
I think it's a wizard. Hold on.
Are staffs wizard things?
It depends on the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it would. I think different ones are designed for different people. So this one probably is a wizard thing.
I'm not. Well, let's see. Let's
I'll get
find
back
out.
to you on.
Whoa! I can cast Charm Monster, and it doesn't have. I could use it too. Oh.
All right. So, Zaldric and Schmier, you two are outside chilling and hanging. It's a great day outside. You could probably swing on the swings or go climb on the treehouse and stuff.
I'm probably chilling in the treehouse.
This is a very, very nice treehouse.
Yeah, I'm probably eating grass.
You probably find some nice juicy beetles.
Brings back memories.
Oh, it
I'm
does.
happy
I'm
not
sure.
looking at him
Sure.
right now.
Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Is there anything in particular that you guys might have wanted to do out here? Anything you wanted to find, discuss, or anything?
I guess I'd just be looking around for shiny things in the ground, in the backyard.
Make a perception check.
All right. Number 13. 13 foot. Oh, 20.
How did I know it was going to be
Dirty
30
20.
foot lettuce?
Dirty 20. How about that? So you you're like searching all over the place looking for shiny things, and you don't see any shiny things. However, you do off in the distance see what looks to be a person sort of trying to sneakily walk around, and he seems to be accompanied by two other people. And they're like hiding in the shadows and stuff and heading towards the mansion.
Is there like a gate that's blocking me from them, or
Nope.
is there just nothing?
No, they're in the yard with you.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna surprisingly not scream out saying, "Hey, there's people there." I'm gonna try and sneak my way over to them.
Roll the stealth check. Do you want to let Zaldric know? Because he's probably next to you.
I'd probably just tap on the shoulder, point, and then try and sneak over. By the way, dirty 20. Again.
They don't notice you.
Perfect.
Do I get to see? Should I roll perception to see if I also see them? Like,
You
see
can.
what he's pointing?
You can.
Yeah, that's 21.
21. How about that? Yep, you notice him.
Alright. And I'll try to also sneak over there.
It looks like they just look like some street thugs, pickpockets.
Okay. So I could probably take them on.
Someone looking to make a quick dollar.
They came to the wrong rich person's house. Anybody else, I might have been fine with it.
But this, all right. So, what do you guys want to do as you guys get closer to each other? You probably want to like signal each other. 19 on stealth. Okay.
Yep.
They don't notice either of you.
Okay.
You guys are probably like canceling each other. You guys can probably get within like 30 feet of them. And just like slowly tiptoeing, going from shadow to shadow, trying to sneak their way to this house. What are you
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point at you. I'm gonna point at me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point at my instrument, and I'm gonna fake play it, and I'm gonna point at you again, and then I'm gonna point at them.
Okay.
And thumbs up.
I'll kind of half-heartedly put my thumb up, like, I think I get what you're saying. Like, yeah.
He's like, good, and then starts playing his.
And then I run.
Roll initiative.
He starts playing it. All right.
This is going to be a
15.
surprise round in your guys' favor. They did not notice you.
Nice. 15.
Zaldrick, what did you roll?
18.
18, nice. And then the street thug rolled a 10. And then the pickpockets, 2 pickpockets. Holy crap, they rolled really well. 19. They rolled a 19. So it's going to be the pickpockets, followed by Zeldrick, followed by Schmier, followed by the... Okay, so the pickpockets get go on their turn, so Zeldrick, you're about 30 feet away from them. What do you want to do?
Get them!
I'm gonna move 20 feet, quick draw my dagger, and try to throw it at the one that's furthest in the front.
Okay. We're going to say you get to add your sneak attack damage to this, so make a ranged attack roll. And which one do you want to attack? There's like 2 of them that look... One of them looks sort of stronger than the others. He looks like a tough thug. And 2 of them just sort of following his lead.
I'll take out one of the lackeys. One of the smaller guys, one of the thugs.
Okay. Make a ranged attack roll.
Okay. That will be 22.
22, that hits his AC. Roll damage, include your sneak attack damage. Fantastic.
Okay. I didn't think I'd get a chance like this. I wasn't ready. How much damage was that again? 1d4 for ranged dagger, right?
Yes. And then what are your sneak attack damages?
Jesus, my sneak attack damages. How many sneak attack damages do I have at this level?
3.
Now, while on a ranged attack you
3.
don't add a positive strength mod, you still do add a negative strength mod.
Okay. I don't have negative strength mod, luckily.
I wasn't sure.
Okay, yes. $13.
13 damage. You hit him right in the head and falls to the ground backwards.
Nice!
Finally!
It's your turn, Smear.
Like, you just see me fist bump.
Nice. All right, so he's gonna now knowing he doesn't have his stick, he's gonna pull out a spoon and start playing his instrument, and he's gonna
All right.
he's gonna inspire courage.
So that means you're gonna get a +1 to your attack and damage rolls, Zaldrick.
Alright. That's 1 to attack damage rolls. Okay.
All right, and
And that's it.
that's it. Okay, that's your turn. The thug can't go this turn, so round repeats. This time the pickpockets are going to go. So the first one is going to realize, oh frick, my friend's dead. He's going to see you, and he's going to furrow his brow and angrily. He's going to throw a dart at you.
At who?
At you, Zaldric.
Okay, yeah.
And that is going to be a 16.
My AC 17. Lucky me.
So he misses, and you did good. Good job. Good job. He looks frustrated, and he's going to run behind a tree.
Okay.
Actually, no, he would have had to use his movement action to pull out his dart, so he's going to move 5 feet towards a tree. No, I did that. Drops prone. Zaldric.
Mm-hmm. Wait, isn't the other guy's turn after we sneak?
Nope, it's you. Thug goes last.
Right. I'm gonna look at the rest of them, and I'm gonna say, I'm sorry I had to do that. I usually don't like defending the rich, but you came to the wrong house this time. And then I'm gonna go to the person that's closest to me and ready my rapier.
Okay, so you walk up to the guy that is prone on the ground. Ready your
Yeah.
It's your turn, Smear.
All right. So free action to keep playing is beautiful, and he's gonna reach for a fork and just try and throw it at one of the
Okay, so
pickpocketer.
basically you're going to take a -4 because this is an improvised weapon. Okay?
Okay,
Make a ranged attack roll.
that would be adding my Dex mod
And BAB.
and BAB. Okay, so all right, 15.
And which one are you aiming it at?
I was aiming it at the prone.
The prone guy. That
pickpocket.
hits. That hits. Definitely hits.
All right.
So for damage for a fork, we're going to say it's D3.
All right, so let's get a D6, and so 1 will be
1, 2,
1 and 2
or
will
1.
be 1, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, that's 3.
3 damage. You nail him right in the eye,
Nice.
and he lets out a cry of pain. He does not appear to be. That almost killed him, actually.
He throws a fork in bed and says, "Nice to meet you."
I'm gonna look back at Smear and I'm gonna be like, this isn't what I told you how to use forks.
It is now! Wait, that's a fork?
Yes!
Oh!
Okay. Just keep playing.
The thug is gonna say "Cassius," and then he's going to take out his quarterstaff and try and whack Zaldric with it.
Oof.
The first hit is only going to be a 6.
Definite miss.
Yeah, that's definitely missing.
The second hit is going to be a 21.
That hits.
And that is going to be 9 damage. And then he spits on you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you don't take that!
The peasant is going
I'm
to take
not
his
even
turn
gonna
then.
respond.
And he is going to... He's going to... He's prone in front of you, so he's going to basically roll around you, get up, and pull out his sap. And that's his turn. Alright. Then it is going to be your turn, Zaldric. They're now flanking you.
Okay. So, can I just turn around to him?
You can?
Or is it... Okay. Because I already have my rapier ready, so I'm gonna turn around to him and try and stab him for spitting on me, and I'm gonna try and stab his tongue specifically if I can.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Don't forget to add the +1
Yeah.
to attack and damage.
All right. So let's see, rapier. Oh Jesus, is that right? Yeah, it is. That is gonna be 31.
You hit.
I wonder why. Jesus Christ.
How
Roll
is it
damage.
31?
Yeah, how'd you get a 31 to hit?
Okay. My attack bonus at rapier is 12 right now. My base attack bonus is 8, and I rolled an 18.
You don't add both the
You had your
base
strength.
attack bonus and
No,
I
you
didn't.
y-
I have finesse rogue.
y-
Yeah,
your
so
ba- your-
that means
the
he adds
plus-
a base attack bonus and dex together for his attack bonus for finesse type weapons like rapiers.
Yeah, that's
yes,
12.
But what you did is, that's the 12. You don't
It's
add the 12
plus
and
the 18.
Oh,
No.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
12 plus
okay,
the
yeah.
18 plus the +1 that I got.
Oh yeah, then
It's godly.
So roll the damage. Don't forget to add the +1 damage.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Good things. That is gonna be 5 damage.
All right. Stab him in the tongue.
Oh,
He looks real mad.
we can't say anything.
Can't spit on. He can still spit on me, but he can't talk.
It'll be a very bloody spit.
Yeah.
It is. He does try and spit on you again. Very bloody, and it is going to be Smear's
Ugh.
turn.
Free action,
Mhm.
and he's gonna reach. I don't know how much more cutlery I have, but he's gonna reach for whatever's there and throw it.
You just throwing another fork? Same guy?
He's throwing. Yeah.
What do you want to make
No,
it?
let's throw it at the thief this time.
Okay. Make it another improvised weapon attack roll.
Yep. That's 0. I rolled 1.
So you throw a spoon, and for some odd reason, it goes backwards.
This guy goes. He goes to throw it, but it hits him in the head. Like he lets go too early.
Mhm.
He pulls
Uh-huh.
his hand back to throw and it
He's like,
slides out of his
"Fuck."
Probably hits a squirrel. Zaldric.
Or worse, Frieza.
Sorry, no. Thug. The thug's going to spit on you again. It's very bloody, so you now got blood on you again.
Ugh.
And then he's going to...
Every time we fight, I get blood on me somehow.
Then he is going to, again, take his quarterstaff and just try and smack you upside the head with it. That's going to be a 12 to hit. I'm sure it doesn't hit.
Doesn't have.
Well, actually, no, that's a 14 because he's flanking you. And that is going to be a 22.
That hits.
And that is going to be 5 damage.
Okay.
Wait, no. 3 damage.
Ooh.
That sounds nicer.
And then he is going to... Actually, no, it was a full red action to use both of his attacks. So he's going to take a 5-foot step away.
I'm getting mad. He just keeps trying to walk away from me.
And
Face you.
then the pickpocket is going to attack you with his sap. And rolls a 13. And misses. And then he's going to pull the fork out of his eye.
Does the eye come out with it?
He pulls a little bit too hard, and it's not a pretty picture.
Ooh. That's not good.
Dibs!
And then he's going to take a D4. Then he's going to take a D4 of damage because of it. And he takes a point of damage. And he's just bleeding profusely from it. Zaldric.
I'm just gonna say under my breath, every time I fight, it's always blood. And I'm gonna go towards the guy with the quarterstaff because I'm not done with him trying to spit on me all the time.
Okay. You take a 5-foot step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Stabby,
I'm
stabby.
gonna try and stab him. Stabby, stabby. $24.
24. Nice. That hits. Roll some damage. Don't get to add your bard bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's gonna be 4. And I'm gonna try and stab his foot this time.
Stab him in the foot, and he goes, ow, ow, ow.
And I'm like, stop running away then.
Alright, and he does not look happy, but he's still standing. He's probably that probably bloodies him. And alright. That is the end of your turn, Smear.
So free action. Okay. And so he's gonna look at this dude who's been stabbed in the foot, and he's just gonna go, he needs a good time. He's gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Alright, so what kind of save is this?
Will.
A will saving throw. He's gonna have to make a will saving throw. Ooh, and he rolled badly. And he has a +0, so he rolled a 7.
Oh, shoot.
So what is? Tell us
where do
what
I
Hideous
find-
Laughter
it's-
does.
Hideous Laughter. This spell afflicts the subject with uncontrollable laughter. It collapses into gales of manic laughter, falling prone. It can take no actions while laughing, but is not considered helpless. After the spell ends, it can act normally. 2 turns. And on its turn, it can make another will save to end it.
So the thug falls down to the ground, prone, and immediately just bursts out into laughter. And he's like, as he's laughing, you know, he's still coughing and spitting up blood, and he's just like, it is the strangest thing. And then you just look over at Smear.
Smear's just laughing with him, just like, loser.
I'm gonna look at Smear and be like, never cast that on me.
I won't. Maybe. I won't.
The thug would take. He gets a new save every turn, right? Or is it every round?
One of his turns. On the creature's next turn, it may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect.
Okay. All right. Well, he can't act this turn. Pickpocket.
It's a full. Yeah, there you go.
So the pickpocket is going to take his turn. Pickpocket has 1 hit point left, so he is going to attempt to book it and is going to take a full round action to double his speed and get out. So he runs 60 feet away from you guys.
Jeez.
That is his turn. Zaldric.
Throw a dagger!
I actually
You're
have
good
a
at
crossbow.
this!
Nobody knows
You're
that.
good at this!
But I'd have to, like, drop my rapier, quick draw my... I couldn't quick draw the crossbow. I'd have to quick draw the dagger and try to do it. The guy's laughing in front of me right now. So,
Yes.
yeah. So, I'll finish him later and just drop my rapier and quick draw my dagger and try to throw it at the guy running away.
Okay.
Move
you want
towards
to-
him first.
Yeah, did you want to move 30
Yeah,
feet
you
towards
might
him?
want to move towards him.
I'll
What's your
want to move
speed?
20 feet.
Yeah, so you move 20
20
feet
is my
closer
speed.
to him. So that means since he's 60 feet away, that he's going to be 40 feet away.
He's 40 feet away now.
40
So,
feet.
yeah. Take those penalties into account. Remember, it's -4 for every range.
And it's a range of 10, I believe.
Yep,
Or
you still
20.
get that. You still get the bard bonus.
Right.
+1.
So that's going to be how many take away for each?
For every 5 feet, you take a -4.
Every
It's-
5 feet.
No, it's every ranged increment.
Oh, the range increment of your weapon.
Yeah, so whatever
it's
your
10 feet then.
whatever the range of
guess.
your dagger is.
Alright. That's probably not going to hit. That'd be 10. Yeah.
So anyone want to start keeping a tally of every single time dagger.
Hey, I hit
Specifically
a
at
good
a
one this time.
Specifically at range, because this type of situation keeps happening. Nah, actually do that.
You gotta get the sharpshooter feat.
Yeah. So you miss completely.
Yeah.
Probably don't even throw it long enough. He keeps running. Schmear,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
So, free action. Is it possible for me to be able to get the rapier he dropped and use it against the prone laughing bro?
So he's so what's your speed?
My speed is 30 feet.
So you're able to get up to where the dagger is, and you could probably pick, or where the rapier is.
Oh,
you could
no,
probably,
no. Yeah.
yeah, you could probably pick up the rapier, but it'd be your full turn. So
Okay.
So you can like hold it over him.
Then I wouldn't do that. Then I just keep playing and tell him fuck him up. He's laughing.
You can get up to him. You can get up to him. That'd be an action to get up to him. Still have a standard action.
Well,
punch him.
Do you want to kick
Punch him?
Is it possible I could just? Is there anything flammable on him?
Oh wait, you do have that.
That's a
spell.
good question. He has a quarterstaff in his.
Is it wooden?
Yes.
Could I cast spark on it? Yes.
He takes 3 points of fire damage.
Woo!
It's lit, fam.
Freaking. All right, that's your turn. He's going to take his turn and attempt a will saving throw. Rolled a 15. That beats your DC.
That beats it. That beats 13.
So he
Definitely.
stops laughing.
But that takes a full action.
Then the pickpocket is going to run another 60 feet away. Probably by this time.
Is he running 6?
Yep, he runs another
Which
60
direction
feet.
is he running?
The same direction. Running just away. Zaldric.
Is there a way I could quick draw my light crossbow and put a bolt in it and be able to fire on the same turn?
Do you have rapid reload? Well, actually, that's right. We established that you always walk around with a loaded crossbow
Yes.
because you
Right.
don't take precautions. Yes.
I don't trust anybody.
So
Well,
that means
I
he
do-
is 100 feet away.
He's 100 feet away.
You pull out your light crossbow, aim.
I'm gonna try my best. Let me see. I'm trying to. There it is.
Everyone give him a drum roll.
It's gonna be 19. There we go.
19. You hit.
Woo!
You can
And
add your,
he's dead.
you can add your sneak attack damage to this, because why not?
Sure.
I
He
mean,
has
unless you roll
literally
negative
1
damage.
HP.
That's why I'm
I
giving
know.
him a sneak attack bonus, because it's funny.
It's comedy.
There's no kill but overkill.
Ah.
$16.
16? Frick. So you hit him in such a way that this single crossbow bolt hits him in the back of the chest and he just explodes.
It
Hit
just
for
causes a
16
chain
damage, he had 1 hit point.
You hit a little satchel of gunpowder that he had on him.
Smear. It's your turn.
Yes. This guy is on fire. I'm playing music. I'm happy.
You want to pick
I'm
up the
just
rapier?
I'm doing nothing. I'm just having a good time.
Okay.
The guy's on fire. I'm playing music. I'm happy.
Okay. He'll take his turn. He looks down at you, completely enraged. He drops his quarterstaff. He pulls out a dagger, holds it backhanded, and attempts to shove it into your skull.
Oh no.
That's no good.
I need that.
He rolls dirty 20.
Oh, that hits.
So that D4 just went underneath. Freaking. Okay. So I'll get in a minute.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Can I. Let's use. Oh, yes. Can I. Windy Escape?
That's an immediate action, correct?
Yes, in response to an attack.
Tell us how that works.
You respond to an attack by briefly becoming vaporous and insubstantial, allowing the attack to pass harmlessly through you. You gain DR 10 against this attack, and are immune to any poison, sneak attacks, or crits effect from that attack.
All right.
Jesus.
So that means that he doesn't do any damage to you.
Woo!
And then the pickpocket is dead, so Zaldric, it's your turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna turn back. Look at what's happening over there. My friend's turned... Well, I don't know where my friend... Well, he turned into Mist.
It's like a mist version of him for the time being.
Yeah, it was like that
for an instant, yeah. It's just
for an instant. It's like, he hits you, turned into mist, came back like, ha, sucker.
Take that!
See him still playing music after he almost got hit, and I'm just gonna reload my crossbow and try to fire it at him.
Make a ranged attack roll. Where the frick is my D4? Really, where did it go? What is it? Frick.
Just make sure you don't step on it.
Sure.
Well, it rolled underneath this dresser, and I'm looking underneath this dresser, and I don't see it anywhere.
Do you want me to roll a D4?
No, I have another one, but I like this one because it's a part of a special dice set.
Oh, that's fair.
Rick!
So, I rolled a natural 20. Do I need to add my, like... Well, not natural 20, natural 19. Sorry. But it's still
roll to quick confirm.
Okay, let me try.
By the way, Rob's going to get you in a second.
Alright, so I'm just going to hit him for 1d6, because no crit confirm. Sad face.
Unfortunate.
Why does my d6 keep going over here? 6 damage.
He dies.
I did it!
Yeah.
I did it!
You guys are successful. Congratulations. Rogsham and Rygas.
Because a bunch of dudes.
What are you two doing?
We don't hear anything of that, right?
No, you guys are still in the treasure.
Rockstrom's gonna grab a couple gold so that he has enough to buy 2 sending stones that are coupled with each other.
Frick. I'm actually... How much are those?
I'm gonna check.
Okay. Alright. Did you want to... Sending stones, are those even? Sure.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yes, you can Google how much those are, and you can probably by this time Boris would get back and cooking dinner. And you could probably just give them to him, and he can get them for you on the next day. He would know town and what marketplace to go and or what shop to go to and get them.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll tell you that he can get that tomorrow. And, you guys probably come back inside. Zaldric and Smear, do you guys tell everyone about the thieves that you guys thwarted?
Oh, hell yeah. He'd be boasting.
Did we get the loot off the thief?
Oh, yeah. Do
Or
we,
at least
do we
off the
loot?
head guy? Because the other guy ran off. Well, one of them ran off, the other died. And then...
And can I get the eyeball off of that fork?
Yes.
Sweet.
Now have an eyeball.
Alright, add that to my items. Alright. Equipment. One eye. Alright.
So
You
they
could
would
have taken
have.
the other eyeball to you.
They would the street thug has masterwork studded leather, has 2 daggers, has a quarterstaff, a sap, and 2 manacles.
Hmm.
I'll take the daggers and the manacles.
The other guys, they have a bag of. Each of them have a bag of caltrops. They have padded armor, 4 darts, a disguise kit, a sap, and thieves' tools.
Disguise kit. I will take that.
Disguise kit, ha, plebs.
I'll take those caltrops.
All right, you get 2 bags of caltrops.
Sweet.
You said monocles, right?
Yes.
Alright, now I have monocles. This is gonna be fun.
Not sure why they have monocles, but ask Paizo, not me. Yep, so you guys walk back all into the dinner room. Boris says dinner will be ready shortly.
So, Yemen, it says that in Pathfinder, sending stones are 1 use only.
Okay.
What? That's so dumb.
That's not worth 1,400 GP.
There's probably some sort of item that fulfills that purpose. So
We'll figure that one out until the next
yeah,
session.
Boris will look into that. Is what he'll do.
Okay.
Boris being Yam. All right. So by the time you guys all settle down, and Rygas probably explains that he has a guy, or do you explain that you have a guy coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
And,
you better, because you used my name.
Zaldric and Smear probably boast about the guy, thieves that they thwarted. Boris probably goes out.
yeah.
Hey, check this out! I got his
I'm
eyeball.
holding my monocle while he's like holding up the eyeball and we're talking about the story.
Did you at least bury the bodies?
Why would we do that?
Sorry, I forgot.
Because I don't want any bodies laying around in my backyard.
Oh my god, the guard is gonna fucking hate us.
Nah, it's fine. We can just still. This is fine. It's fine.
At least one of them's like in the back corner of the yard because he ran off kind of before I got
You know what?
him.
Ask Boris where you can find a shovel and just bury them.
One of them would be kind of hard to bury though.
We're gonna have a haunt at this point if you keep burying people in the backyard.
Ooh, I have an idea. We can cook them and
Only
bury them in
you
our
eat-
bellies.
Schmear, I'll let you do that with one of the bodies if you really want to.
Woo!
No, nah, not happening.
Oh, no fun.
Are there any mass graves in Magnamar? Nameless mass graves?
Probably, but you'd have to carry the bodies there. I can
you guys do that?
bury them.
We could always report them to the guard.
What was that, Boris?
I can bury them.
Oh,
Where are you
do
going
it.
to bury them?
Thanks, Boris.
Us will stop cooking and go out and start burying bodies.
So he's
Can
going
I-
to bury it. He's going to bury them in the backyard.
Yeah, man. Can I make sure Boris buries them with kind of respect, so the backyard doesn't become haunted?
Yeah, you can.
Because I'm actually worried about haunts. Because there's a thing I have to worry about in the future as a cleric.
I'm going to ask Boris to make sure to also mark the graves,
Mhm.
so that if other people try to invade through our backyard, they know.
So Zaldrick and
Yeah,
Smear.
do you want me to do like a knowledge religion for that?
No, don't worry about it. You guys are just walking over there and make sure everything's okay. So Zaldrick and Jarnell, while you two are waiting for dinner, you probably are off doing God knows what, waiting for dinner, and then you guys hear, hello. Did I come to the right place? I know Rogstrom. I think that's what he told me to say.
Do I hear that?
No.
Who hears it? Like,
just Darnell. Just Zaldrick and Schmear.
I'll go answer the door and be like, "Why do you want to meet him?"
I was told to come to Firefall Manor by Rygaz
I told you guys about the guy coming.
Yeah, but I don't know his name, and I don't know what he looked like specifically. You just told me he was coming.
May I come in?
Yes, but only if you let me right on your shoulders.
You don't have to listen to him.
You listen to me.
Well, all right, child. I'm all right.
Yes.
Could you open the door?
Oh, yeah.
I opened the door.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll open it up since you're gonna get on his back.
You open the door.
Oh, you're a goblin. That's fine.
But, come along now. He'll pick you up and put you on his shoulders.
Woo! I'm tall.
I'll just scream up to him like, "You made it, buddy!"
Yes!
Still wearing my monocle.
He's
Now,
happy.
where is Rygaz?
I think he might still be in the kitchen area, so I'll lead you that way.
All right. So you can walk into the kitchen area. Probably around this time, Rygaz and Rogstrom would get back, and
Oh shit!
you see Zuri walk into.
There you are. All right, we got a lot of shit to cover.
There's a goblin
All
on
right.
his shoulder.
All right,
Literally?
Zuri. So what's your what's the first thing you want to know?
How do you know my daughter?
I'm pretty sure I was the one who was supposed to be wed to her, right? Remember that in Sandpoint?
I haven't been in Sandpoint. It was separated a great many years. I care not to get into my house.
Well, that's how. It was supposed to be an arranged marriage or whatever, some stupid stuff. But then we got sucked into a separate dimension, and she died, but she didn't die. Apparently, she escaped or something. But she didn't tell anybody. But I went and sought out a diviner, and she's still alive, and that's how I know where she is.
I believe you.
I'm just gonna be kind of nodding my head, even though I don't understand.
That's exactly what he's doing.
All right. He nods
I
his
mean,
head.
just ask any one of us.
How did you... How... If you saw her in Von Stalin's castle, why did you leave her there?
I saw her in a divination. I didn't go to the castle. That's why I was asking you where the castle was.
I've never been there personally, just as far as Stalin, someone...
And that's more information than I had.
Well, we must be off. Once.
Not quite. We have to stop the undead that are coming here, or at least shore up the
Told me about
defenses.
that. I haven't heard anything about undead. I'm not quite sure.
Yes, there's a horde as far as the eye can see coming along the coast.
Right.
Well, how many days out?
How many days has it been? Like 3?
Since you last were on the boat, it's only been.
Well, I mean, including the boat ride. How many days were we on the boat? Wasn't
You
it
were
1?
on the boat ride for like 3 days now, so it's been like.
5 days. God,
So, yeah,
how
so
many
the
days was
undead
that
will.
then?
You guys were supposed to arrive in Magdamar 2 or 3.
We have a couple days.
The undead, they were keeping up pretty good pace with the boats. You don't know if they would be able to
Yeah, that's
continue
right.
at that pace for the entirety of the trip, but they are pretty fast. So
We have a give or take of 2 days.
well, this is how do you suppose we prepare for something?
Trebuchets, shore up the walls, get as many heavy crossbows and as many guards hands as possible, have them up on the
Goblins.
walls.
Goblins.
I mean, I suppose, but
I mean,
Hey, I
they
helped.
want to help.
Mount spikes to the wall.
yeah, that just trenches, just all sorts of any stops we can pull out.
Make sure all the rich pay to help in the defense.
Get the clerics to start producing holy water.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, what you said the remains of Sandpoint on the way here.
Yes,
What
they have about 2 days.
What are you going to do about it?
They're gonna stay here at this manor.
Do you think this mana could? How does he?
There's not many people from Sandpoint left. There's like
How many?
At most 1,000. At most 1,000.
Oh, Sandpoint only had about 1,000.
Oh well, what is it?
At
like
most
500?
700.
700. That's what it was.
That's still
At
a
most
lot
700.
of people. They can't stay here long. What are you going to do about that?
One step at a time.
I
Let's
mean,
focus
just
on surviving first.
yeah, we just have to survive
Fair
this
enough.
onslaught.
After the zombies get here, we need to head out immediately. Well, I am.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list right after this. But it's not safe to leave right now. We just get overrun by zombies.
Right. Do you not
Right,
have
we
a way
did
to
know they're like
teleport or
they look
anything?
like zombies, right?
You're a man of-
Yeah, I
you
mean,
seem
they
to
did
be a
look
man
like
of
zombies,
magic.
right?
What was that?
They did look like zombies, right?
Yes,
They weren't just
It looked like an arm.
okay.
Pretty much, basically, like really, really fast zombies.
I wouldn't call myself a man of magic. I'm more of a man of faith.
Well, do you not have any way to teleport around or anything? How did you get to Magnamon so quickly?
That's because this guy's helmet. I like smack him on the back of the head.
Oh, so you can teleport.
Yes, but very limitedly. We have to know exactly where the location is.
Yes.
We could study a map. And then we could find her. Maybe.
He has to be familiar with the place.
Also, it has to be in range.
Yeah. Would you say it's within what is it, like a 900 miles? Is that what your teleport distance is? Would you say the forests are within 900 miles?
Yes.
We'll get there as soon as we're done with dealing with the undead. We'll go to the forest as soon as we're done with the undead.
Right. Well, very well. Do you mind if I was just on my way to leave Magdamar anyway. I only stayed at an inn. I can definitely pay
for it, but do you mind if I stayed here till after to find Lena?
Rogstrom, it's your call.
I don't see how one person more or less would disturb any rooms here. So,
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you. I will pay you for it. Thank you.
Boris will, after he dinner and you have your fill, show him to a room, help him get taken care of. You guys would Willow eventually would return by herself and then go back to her room, just continue to study her spell book. Is there anything else you wanted to do today, or are you just going to go to? I'm assuming go to sleep.
I want to figure out how to use that flying carpet.
Okay.
Boris, you're probably going to get, or Boris is probably going to put the two loudmouths in a room together.
Wait a minute. Who's the two loudmouths? I'm not a loudmouth.
Also in a room far down the hall.
Yeah. They'll probably put them on like the third floor for everyone else. You guys would.
I'm not loud.
Okay. So we're on the third floor, right? Do I have a window?
Probably.
I have
Actually,
my magic
no.
rope
He
of
probably
climbing still.
he probably would specifically put you in a room that doesn't have a window. I take it back. But you guys would have
Hey,
cards.
Hey, that rapier of yours.
Yeah.
Can I have that?
You can't have it. If you want to borrow it for a second, you can use it.
Can I buy it off you?
No.
Okay.
He's just gonna. He's gonna musical, or he's gonna what the heck? He's gonna summon an instrument, slide whistle. It's just gonna mess with the crap out of it.
All right. So how does this magic carpet work? What's the
Magic
command word?
Carpet. Da, 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 da.
Man.
Also, how big is it? Because there are 3 sizes.
These are all great questions. Give me a minute.
I mean, you can literally just make up any command word you want.
I know, I'm just pulling up the description, 'cause I picked these items on the spot. Where in the frick? Should be right here. The frick. Should be right here. Oh wait, never mind. See, I was looking for magic carpet because I'm in carpet flying is what it says.
Yep.
Carpet of flying. This rug is able to fly through the air as if affected by overland flight spell of unlimited duration. By the size, carrying capacity, and speed of the different carpets of flying are shown on the table. So this would be probably a 5x5 one. Oh, sorry, 5x10.
Okay, so 2 people then. It can fit 2 people.
Yep. If so, you guys would not know the commands.
Is there a way that we can find out what it is?
Good ask Boris. Good
Just
ask
say
Boris the next
abracadabra.
day.
I want to try and Knowledge Arcana and tinker with it over the night and try and figure out the... Oh, wait, is this spellcraft?
Either or, because I'm not sure.
Spellcraft is better. Haha, +9. Huh. That's dirty 20.
Okay. And what were you trying to determine?
Just tinker with it and figure out the magic word through studying it and its effects.
It is bird. Bird is the word.
Okay. You're trying to determine the magic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
And the total I got was a 20.
All right. So this would be Buthil.
Buffoon.
Buthil.
Oh, the fill. Okay.
Buthil. Buthil.
Okay. Gotcha.
Anyone who speaks
and then I start
Dwarven would
hovering.
understand. Anyone who speaks Dwarven recognize that as flight.
All right. And then I'm flying.
Okay.
Look at me go.
So, once you, in the middle of the night, discover this, you can probably go and wake up Rogstrom and let him know that you let this out if you guys wanted to.
I just
Or a
open
midnight
the
carpet
door
ride.
and I hover into his room while riding it.
So, Rogstrom, you're waking up in the middle of the night, and Rygez is outside your window on this magic carpet. Beth is still asleep. He offers you a ride. You want to
No.
take it?
Dude, I got to work.
So I'm going to
No.
say this right here, right now. If you two fly around midnight and then sing the song, I'll give you both a tally point.
I don't know the words to the
I'm
song.
not a sellout, so no.
This is why Google exists. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sing the chorus.
Google doesn't change me not being a sellout.
What would a bard do right now?
How about two tally
See, that's the
points?
thing. I'm not a bard.
How about two
Slide
tally
whistle.
points?
You're getting closer.
And he's selling out.
Yeah.
See, I'd sell out for 5 tally points.
Oh, jeez.
No.
You could have pushed 3. I feel like that would have been the point.
How about this? Maybe I'll do that if you let me roll this. No, I'm
I
just
don't
kidding.
even. I don't have my video call up right now.
I
Hold
was holding at my weather dice and I was joking.
on. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yep. So
I'm gonna grab. Wait a minute. How much does Boris weigh? It might be able to carry him.
No, I don't.
Why
think
don't
so.
you carry me, man?
Oh wait,
Get me out of
he's
this
not
room.
even. Boris is too big. He's too big
yeah,
anyway.
he probably
Yeah.
carry. Yeah, probably with the
The
entire
capacity is 400 pounds.
Well, yeah, but you also need the 10 by 10 because he takes up a 2 by 2 square. So you need the 10 by 10
No.
size one, anyways.
Okay.
Thing. So
Maybe we could convince Willa.
Oh wait, it can carry up to double its capacity, but reduce its feet. Okay. Okay.
So you just begin flying by yourself throughout the night.
No, I'll grab Fuck, I don't know who I grab. Where's Frieza?
Frieza is probably sound asleep, but if you go and wake him up, he'll just sort of go. Hi.
Get on. Come on, let's go.
He'll hop on and just sort of grab onto you and just be super giddy like a child.
You don't have to hold on to me. It's not like
He holds onto you tighter.
I mean you don't hold on to me. Hold on to the carpet because this thing goes fucking fast.
If you
He
lose
holds
this
onto the
magic carpet, you're not my friend anymore.
You want to see this carpet go at ludicrous speeds?
So you two begin
Uh,
flying throughout the night. As you know, you're flying through Magnamar. Frieza keeps pointing at building and stuff and going, oh, "What's that? What's that? Ooh, what's that?
I don't know. I'm not from Magnamar. Shh, keep it quiet.
Okay." Morning comes.
Just look at the sky or some shit.
Uh,
What the fuck? We were out all night.
No,
We would have been back
No,
before
no,
it is.
yeah, I mean, just by the time morning comes, you guys would all do your whatever routines are, get breakfast. You notice that a very, very strong wind has come in sometime throughout the night. Very, very strong.
Hmm.
Would you say I'm naturally strong for Magnamar?
Probably not a naturally. But it is very, very strong. Like, it didn't come in, like, immediately. It, like, started building up over time. This doesn't appear magical.
Is it a cold or a warm wind?
Probably a bit cold.
What's the season? Would it be unusual for a cold wind in the season?
For the sake of simplicity, I don't think so. This does not. So, wait, what do you mean, darn it? Do you want this to be a hurricane?
No, I mean, I would have wanted to roll a knowledge nature check to see if it's something completely unrelated to magma.
No, it doesn't appear to be. Or the knowledge nature. You can go ahead. Sure. Sure.
I'm officially over encumbered, guys.
14. Why
14.
are you over encumbered?
Because I'm carrying a carpet of flying.
That's not your carpet. It's my carpet.
These two are arguing. And no, it doesn't seem unnatural.
Okay.
You want to carry this carpet of flying then?
We're gonna try and Okay, so Rygaz gives Rogstrad the flying carpet then?
I guess so.
I hope so.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and try and speed through this day. Was there anything at all anyone wanted to do today, or just be lazy? Or prepare for the other people?
What's the best armor I can buy?
Full plate.
Well, you're a barbarian. You wouldn't wear full plate. They're medium.
No, I want medium armor. I want something better than a breastplate +1.
The only thing better than a breastplate +1 is a breastplate +2.
Maybe even a breastplate +3. Who knows?
Or you could go up to +6 if you really wanted.
See,
or +5, I mean.
You see. Frick.
Me too.
Yeah, so breastplate is about the best medium armor that you can buy in or rule. I'm not sure. This is the wrong. I don't feel like getting my other books out right now. So you might be able to get some better armor if you go into enchanting and stuff, but that would take time. So you already have
25,000. Hey, it costs 25,000 plus the armor cost.
For what?
You'd have to get all that custom done.
For breastplate +5.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
we'll figure that out between sessions.
Did you? So you guys just began preparing for all the people. I'm assuming. Shmir.
Could I go out in a disguise now, knowing that goblins aren't really liked around here? Go out and see if you could buy a rapier anywhere.
Disguise check.
Disguise check. That would
Since
be
you have the disguise kit,
there.
that gives you a bonus. John, do you by chance know off the top of your head?
Sorry, what?
I believe this disguise kit gives you a bonus.
Gives you a +2.
Okay. So that would be
Jesus, it weighs 8 pounds.
11.
Holy shit!
11 to disguise.
You're probably fine because no one's actively looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably go out and buy a rapier. Rapiers cost around. I should just leave this out. 20 gold.
All right. Yeah, he'll get one.
That's a D4 damage for you.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
I can actually use them.
Is there an orphanage in Magnamar?
Probably.
Is it cool if I go over there and buy them some food? Or possibly, like, give
Yeah.
one or two kids a toy or something.
You and Schmear probably head out together. He buys the rapier, and then you go and buy them some stuff, and they probably all give you hugs and stuff, and they start shouting and cheering your names. Both of your names. And they probably are...
I did things.
They probably think you're, like, the coolest because you can play music, and they all gather around you, and... Yeah. They probably paint you guys a picture.
Oh.
Aw. I'll keep that. I'll probably ask Rockstrom or I guess if I can hang it somewhere in the mansion.
They probably
Throw
ask
it
you, like...
in your bedroom.
They probably ask you why your skin is green and stuff and just think it's cool. And they're just hanging on every single word that you guys say as you talk about your life as adventurers.
I'm green because they're rolling grass.
They all begin
I'll
rolling
just
in
raise
grass.
my monocle and tell them not the really bad ones where I get bloody, but just some fun stories.
And he's saying that not because he's trying to like trick the kids, but because he genuinely believes that's why he's green. Because he rolls in grass.
Right. So the
man.
orphanage, yes.
I was just gonna say, can I just look through the market to find some random magical items? Cool, like healing potions, because I don't like to have to rely on my healing.
Yes,
So?
if you look up the price for it, you can buy some Cure Light Wounds potions.
Okay, cool.
Because
I was thinking more cure moderate wounds, but
you can buy that as well. That like though all potions like of the cure type will very much be in large excess quantity in a marketplace as big as Magnum are. And so you very much can buy those if you have
cure moderate wounds.
So Zaldric and Schmear. The orphanage happens to be very, very close to one of the docks of Magnemar. Probably in a different district. But you see, off in the distance, quite a large amount of ships coming into view.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna say, I guess that's them. I should probably go back and
The
tell
wind-
Rockstrom and Ryga.
The strong wind that is coming through seems to be moving at a much faster pace.
Hmm.
Who? Who is that?
Everybody from Sandpoint. They're pretty nice people.
Sand? I don't like sand. Of course.
Listen, Ross, it gets everywhere.
It was real nice before it got set on fire, you know. So.
Oh, I know town's getting set on fire. That's nothing new to me.
Yeah, I'm happy you understand. Let's go back to the mansion and warn them that the ships are here.
Yeah.
Wait, Schmear, you go back to the mansion. I'll welcome them at the docks. How about that?
Oh, perfect. All right.
Walk makes his way back.
Okay.
Hey, Rogstrom, I may have to borrow like 600 gold to buy some cure moderate wounds potions.
Also,
Do I look like I'm made of money?
Actually, you are made of money.
And I haven't stolen any of that money yet, so you're good.
You don't
Yet.
even know of that money.
Yet.
Exactly.
Listen. I know you have a shit ton, but the thing is, this will help us stay alive.
True. Yeah.
I might be able to bargain down too.
You can have 600 gold.
Okay, maybe I'll try and bargain down a little bit. So I'll
roll
go and
diplomacy.
find. Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna cast my my cantrip. My
All right.
enhanced diplomacy. Cool. So I have a 13. I swear to God, if I roll low, that's a 19.
You're able to drop them by 100.
Yes, 3 cure moderate wounds potions.
All right. So ships begin to bustle into the port, and loads and people begin to come by. Schmear and Zaldric would have been able to warn Rogstrom, so Rogstrom, would you?
Oh, what?
Rogstrom, would you have been there to meet ships?
Yes. I also would like to keep watch if if the other barbarian is still swimming near the coast and following the ships.
He'd be a real freaking.
That dude is a monster. You don't know him.
What a legend. I'll give 2 of the healing potions to Rogstrom so that way he can drink them whenever. And I'll keep 1 for myself so that way if I'm out of healing spells, I can just give it to somebody else.
Throw it at
That's
somebody's
3d8
forehead.
plus 3.
Okay.
Or 2d8 plus 3. My bad.
2d8 plus 3.
So, that when the ships start coming in, it is very clear that, yeah, these are the people of Sandpoint. They got up some sort of boost because of the wind that was coming in, which got them here much sooner than anticipated. And they all begin bustling into everything. You're probably able to find the mayor and explain to her. Well, yeah, she'll come up to you and she'll say, Rogstrom, how did things go?
The mayor's kind of a dick, but we have a place to stay for most of the people from Sandpoint.
All right. Where is that?
See that big mansion over there? That's Firefall Manor. That's
You'd have to take her to
where you're
the
going
manor.
to stay.
The Firefall Manor is actually a good distance away from the docks. You'd have to. It's in a different district, actually.
Yeah, but you can see it, right?
Not from everywhere Magmar's huge.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Yeah,
But you can-
we're going to lead them.
Through a lot of different coordination and craziness, you're able to get everyone to the manor, and they all begin piling in. Boris has his work cut out for him as he tries to keep things organized and stuff. You would have long since locked up that room, and the place is just packed. And I mean packed.
Oh, the basement? I locked the basement as soon as we left them.
He's probably still continually eyeing on it, just to make sure everything is, set into place. It is very, very crazy, and also everyone's very shaken up. But you were able to probably get about 500 of the, sorry, not 500. Probably about. Just check the number of people that. Yeah, probably about 550 of the people, leaving about 100 left.
Is there space in the treehouse?
That's true. Yes, you can fit basically everyone backyard. They can make
Nice.
They can make camps. They can stay in the treehouse. They can, in fact, you probably put most of them in the back, just for the sake of space and everything. And they.
I hope the bodies aren't buried in the middle of the yard, but to the side.
It's fine.
Damn. All right.
Ooh. Okay.
Yemen, can I also go and talk to the clergy around here? Maybe see if they can start mass producing flasks of holy water.
So, I'm not going to roleplay this for the sake of time, but you learn that they already have a quantity, and if there is an undead, they trust you because you are a cleric of Saren, right? And you even have a mark on your arm to prove it. Granted, that is a stone arm, but you have that mark regardless, and they trust you, and they say that they are very much ready for dead invasion.
I want you to give like a quarter of that to the guards, so that way they can Because they'll be on the front lines.
They will begin doing.
Yep.
Okay. So through talking to the church, since they trust you a lot, they actually have a decent amount of political power. You are able to get people to legitimately start prepping for this invasion. It goes through much better than it did with talking to the mayor. You were able to take your time and discuss things.
You know what? It probably was because I bought him that sandwich.
He's been quiet now ever since he got that sandwich from
In fact,
he's been satisfied.
Probably in order to deal with the increase in people, Boris begins hiring cooks and things like that, including the Super Sandwich Brothers, to start keeping up with the people. He also will probably start interviewing people and figuring out who is skilled and trustworthy, and start giving them jobs around the place and start creating more. He's
Boris
very much knows what
does
he's
it
doing.
all.
Yes, exactly. He starts building a brand new society in the backyard, basically.
Boris doesn't trust me enough to give me a job, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Or me.
And you, with your disguise kit, Shmear, are able to protect yourself quite, or keep, out of attention. However, the first night goes a little bit odd as you hear some screams in the middle of the night. It appears there was some dead bodies found. But for some reason, the next morning they couldn't be found. There was also a very, very large bonfire that those are related. But
probably better that way.
Yeah.
No zombies.
I did the rituals. They're fine.
The bodies.
Yes, they're fine because they're ash. They're fine powder now.
Oh, you guys haven't heard about ash ghouls? I have no idea what they are. I'm just kidding. Those aren't a thing.
They should be. That sounds cool.
Yeah, so they were all cremated.
Probably should have done that earlier.
But things are actually starting to go really well, much better than anticipated. And another day passes, and probably about 2 more days pass, right?
Can I hire or ask someone at the docks to keep an eye out if there's anyone
by this point
who looks like I give them a description of the barbarian with the club?
Right. Yeah, you could probably let the church know about that, and they would begin putting. They would start putting up wanted poachers that match your description, and they begin searching out for that.
Good.
And also, there are now guards on duty all the time, watching for this undead horde that you have reported is coming. Another 2 days pass.
I'll ask the mayor. Is the undead horde still coming?
She will say,
well, they kept up with us for a good amount of time. Willow was able to throw some fireballs at them and sort of split them, and they started piling up. But eventually, when that wind hit us, we were able to overtake them.
Okay.
Alright.
And she will, after those 2 days, things have started to move very, very smoothly. The society sort of developed a little bit. People start to move into different camps and sections, and everyone. Rogstrom, you probably can even hire some, start crafting weapons and stuff for the battle. Make your own weaponsmith, including you would find the dwarven blacksmith Sandpoint here being of this.
Right.
And things start to go very well, and you think you're very, very well prepared for this oncoming storm.
You think.
Zaldric,
Okay.
Yes.
you said that, if I remember correctly, you said that you wanted to try and find a way to get to Shuffleton.
Yes, to check on my sister, but I'm not sure if he'd want to use his home teleportation until we're done with this.
The problem is I've never been to Shuffleton, so teleporting
He
there would
has.
be different. I have?
He has.
I have, so you can give me the home, and I can teleport us there.
I don't
I'm not
know if I
trying to go
trust you
alone.
enough.
I'm not trying to go alone, though. I'll have you with me.
Like, right this moment?
I'd want to do
Right.
it before this happens, because if I die, then I'll never get the chance to check on her.
Is it just your sister?
I have a sister and a brother, but since Shuffleton is probably in turmoil, I'm not sure how well he's been doing at protecting her.
Okay. So you want them you would rather want them here than there?
Yes, preferably.
Okay. I mean, sure. If we just teleport there, get them, and teleport them here, should be fine.
Okay.
Alright.
So you give Zaldric the helm. Did you want to bring
Yep.
anyone else with you?
No. It would
They
be
won't
too
be able to-
many.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able
Just
to
us
bring
two.
the family back.
Okay. Roll percentile dice, soldier.
Percentile. Okay.
Don't you dare fuck it up like a
Oh, wait.
gonna get dropped in another toilet.
Oh no,
The double zeros. Is that just the
That's
straight up?
100.
that's 100.
Okay, 108. I was about to be
No, no,
Do
no,
you
no,
do it
no.
on highs or lows,
It's
Yemen?
it's double zeros and an 8.
It's double zeros.
So that's
and
just
an
8. That's just
That's
8.
just
That's
8.
Oh,
eight.
oh, okay.
It's a success.
I thought you meant double zero on like
Now,
Both.
Zaldric, where in Shuffleton did you want?
On my front porch, like when Fenrir popped up. Yeah.
It's as if you never you appear on the front porch. First thing you notice is that town is
I'm gonna knock on the door first, see if anybody comes through.
no answer.
Jeez.
It's your house. Just go in there.
I'm looking up my brother's name because I forgot. I'll just go on the screen for my sister. Dowdme, are you in there?
No answer.
Okay, I'm gonna open up the door and run upstairs.
It is completely vacant. There's this house.
I could have sworn I told her to stay here because this was the only place I'd send money back to pay for her medicine. Do you think they could have gone anywhere else? Shuffleton's way too quiet for what it'd usually be like.
I've
Zaldric,
never been here.
it is abnormally quiet. The only time that Shuffleton is ever this quiet is if everyone is packed into the festival. But as the Festival of Fools would have taken place, a good while ago, that doesn't make any sense.
Let's go check the festival building. Even though the festival's over, maybe everybody hid there after getting news of the mayor for fear of what might happen.
Okay. But since it's too abnormally quiet, apparently, I'm going to ready my Great Axe
Okay.
just in case.
You guys start getting up to the festival building. As you do, you start to hear a lot of noise coming from inside. Sounds of music, the sounds of shouting, sounds of a party.
But the festival's over. Why would they be partying? I'll go open up the doors, I guess. Kind of confused and perplexed as to what they're partying for.
All right. And you open the door, walk inside, and when you guys get inside, the house, this massive festival hall is just filled with stands that sell alcohol and of all kinds. There are people celebrating and jeering, all drunk. Zaldric, it looks just like the Festival of Fools. But there's something different here.
Would you like to drink with me?
There's something different here.
Wait.
And the opposite end, there's a sort of throne. Sitting on this throne is a halfling.
Wait. Halfling, male, female?
Male. He looks from.
Gotus. Well, he probably couldn't hear me from here, so I'm gonna run up to the throne, and I'm gonna see if I know who he is for sure, because he looks familiar.
So when you run up to the throne, this man immediately recognizes, or seems to cheer for a bit familiar, but he appears to be a bit drunk. And he looks at you and he says,
"Oh, well, hello there, welcome. Broden Springer, nice to meet you."
Wait, Broden's... hello. Nice to meet you.
And you hear everyone beginning to chant his name.
I see everybody likes you today.
Yes! I am the new mayor here. I decree that the Festival of Fools shall be a weekly occurrence.
Jesus Christ.
How do we supply this much alcohol? I know we have a lot, but...
We have... We'll worry about that another day.
Okay, besides that, would you know where, Doudmere might be?
Who is that?
A halfling, kind of like me and you, right? But she's a little shorter than me, and... Well, she coughs a little bit every so often.
I do not know.
She has a sickness. Great for the help! So, what happened after the mayor passed away? Well, previous mayor.
Well, I found myself in this town, and, well, they elected me mayor because I said it should be the festival every week.
Rogstrom, you're sort of listening to all of this, and there's a drunk dwarf. This is a mostly dwarf that sort of walks up to you, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "That's mine." He points at your.
Why did you take that from me?
I'm just silently looking at him.
Is that belongs
No.
to me? Dishonored my family? Dishonored my house, and I will not stand for it. So give it back, or I shall fight you.
Fight me.
Oh no.
You fiend! You...
That was worthy of intimidation.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll try intimidating him.
Go ahead.
That is a 18.
18?
I'll just be right back. Don't you go nowhere.
He walks off into a wall, falls over, asks for help. Then this really, really buff dwarven lady helps him up. And then he says something to her. She just sort of looks at you, and then they go and they start telling other dwarves. And before you know what's happened, there's about 7 dwarves, all really, really buff, just very, very drunk and very angry. They're all just looking at you.
Sounds like every dwarf party to
Gathered
me.
around you.
Do they look hostile?
They look like they want that great axe.
Do I see this happening, or am I still talking to the new mayor?
So by this point, the new mayor is probably taking you by the shoulder and is just sort of walking around and showing you all these things and talking about himself and how it's such a great honor to talk to him and meet him.
I'm still probably going to be looking for my sister and brother.
There's no
more than
sign of her.
just
The
listening.
entire town is in this building, and there's no sign of your siblings. You don't think they're in the town. Rogstrom.
This is a point.
We're gonna give you to the count of 3. Give me back. She took them.
I had this
1,
axe crafted myself.
7. I'll get back up. Hold on.
Zoldrich, can we get out of here?
5.
I don't see my siblings anywhere, so if we want to leave this building,
3.
we can.
And then he walks over to you and tries to punch you and falls down on the ground. And as he does, he trips one of the other dwarves, who then punches another dwarf, and then they punch another dwarf, and then they begin punching each other, and one of them punches you. What's your AC?
My AC is
He
20.
rolled a 4, he punches himself in the face. Roll initiative!
You guys are absolute geniuses.
I
never said my town was-
every week
Yeah.
in a festival.
Yeah, apparently these are
they
apparently
have-
the only dwarves that can't hold their liquor.
The festival of
They
dwarves
have
is a
high levels of alcohol poisoning. Their brain has deteriorated by 75%.
Jeez.
Feels good, man. My initiative is 19.
Zaldric.
7.
So, through a bit of madness and insane crap going on, the fight now takes... basically, everyone in the building is fighting. Someone actually punches Fraudenspring in the face, and he just sort of flies to the other side of the room. Rogstrom, it's your turn. You've got probably about 10 dwarves by now around you, all punching the crap out of each other. 3 of them are on you.
How far are Zoldrich and I from each other?
He's on the other side of the building, probably about 200.
Don't forget
Last
you
time
have
you
the
saw
flying
him,
carpet.
You can't see him anymore.
Jesus.
Yes, I do have the flying carpet. How high is this building?
Very
I
high.
think it would be pretty tall. Yeah.
Like
Alright.
all the way up there.
I am going to... do I even have enough place to unroll my carpet?
You like throw it down and you just. Oh.
You could probably pull it out and then jump
probably-
on it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to say flight in Dwarven and jump on my carpet.
That's probably
And
your turn,
start-
though.
Yeah, start flying towards Zoldric.
Alright, that's probably going to be your turn.
Yeah, you still have 40 feet of movement, so.
Then about 2 of the dwarves are going to attempt to grab onto your... So 2 dwarves grab onto your carpet. Begin trying to pull you towards them. Zoldric.
It's an old-fashioned fist fight, just like us fools usually do.
You finally got to the Festival of Fools, huh?
It's just about as much as I expected. Just my siblings aren't here. Am I close to any of the exits, or am I like in the middle?
There's
of this?
one exit. There's like one exit, and then there's like a... on one side, there's the main entrance and exit, and then in the back, there's a door that's sort of like only special people.
Okay. These are all dwarves, right? Well, most of the town is dwarves.
Yes. Most of them are.
And everybody's fighting right now, so probably
Yes.
like there's no way for me to try and sneak out easily.
Probably.
What items do I have on?
You can teleport to me and teleport us out of here.
Do you want me to use one of the teleports like that? Like, what do you think?
Instant transition.
It has 3 charges.
I mean, we used 1 charge. We have 2 charges left.
Okay. Do I see him on the magic carpet?
Nope. Because he wasn't
Okay.
able to get up. He's just on the.
Yeah.
But you know his
So-
general vicinity because the fight originated.
Hey, it didn't originate from me. It originated from them.
True enough. Am I near any stands or anything that I can try and climb up on?
You could probably climb up on a that's passed out, a pile of doors that are passed out.
I'm gonna climb up on them and
Probably step in their mouths
see-
and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be fine. At least I'm not stabbing them or anything.
Yeah, you're able to see him over that. The one who's really
Okay.
tall.
Hold on.
You gonna teleport
Can
to
I
him?
use? Can I use it to teleport? Like, can I
Yes,
teleport to
roll
him and
percentile
teleport
dice.
us back? Okay. You told me not to fuck it up, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you roll a 99?
I rolled a 15. It's okay.
Okay.
It's a 15.
Okay,
It's
Yeah.
fine.
You teleport
Yeah.
on the magic carpet. Smear.
Yes.
You and Rygez are probably. What do you think you guys would be doing?
Just trying to amuse the people and at the same time teach them that goblins aren't always bad.
Oh, you would let them know that you were goblins? Okay.
But no, I'd be singing songs about how goblins aren't bad.
Okay.
That's what I'd be doing. While still trying to disguise myself as not goblin.
The children probably really like you, but all of the adults would be put to work by Boris, doing something beneficial to everyone.
I'll be helping Boris assign people to work.
Okay. So, eventually, one of the kids is going to invite you to the treehouse, as that's where all the kids play.
Oh, okay. I'll go. He'll head straight for it.
All right. So he takes you to the kitty house, and you play with them for a little bit and start climbing up the many floors. They invite you to a race. This is a darn high treehouse. Eventually, you get to the top floor, and there's like a bunch of secret compartments and cupboards and stuff. And they say that you're it, and they're going to play hide and seek.
Jeez,
Ah.
you had one rad treehouse.
I know.
Okay. All right.
So once you finish counting, you can't see any of the kids. You're just on this top floor that's got a bunch of cupboards.
Cupboards.
Well, I have a thing for cupboards right now because of what happened beforehand, so I'm going to check those cupboards.
Okay, you open one of these cupboards and you see a light in the back of it.
Oh no.
I look back, and I'm going to cast Ghost Sound, which it just allows me to make a sound. It can be like similar to talking. It can be whatever I really want. And right now, my level, it can sound like eight times what a normal human can speak like.
Right.
Or no, yeah, 8 times. So I can make it really loud, but I can't make it like speech or anything. So I'll make it like, what sound would he do? He'd be like, he'd make it sound like a roaring lion, just
Okay.
a lion roar rather
And
loud.
where are
one.
you trying to make it sound like? Down the hall, down the cupboard?
Not down the cupboard, like behind me, so that I scare the crap out of the kids.
You'll all
Nice.
begin to hear screams, not like scared screams, but like kitty screams from downstairs, and you hear like scuttering.
Like- Yeah, I'm like, "Ah!" and he just bolts for the light.
So yes, you start crawling through this cupboard. It's much longer than you expected, And by the time you get to the light, you find yourself in a sort of cave area. And you look behind you and you don't see the cupboard. Once you come out of your cave, you see your party has just sort of been camped here for a while, or what must have been a while. But once you come back out, you probably say, "Hey, I'm back."
I'm back, guys.
They just sort of look at you like you're crazy, like you haven't been gone at all.
Why are you giving me that look?
And then they'll say, "Hey, we make dinner."
Oh, sweet. What you make?
There's probably like some rabbit stew or things like that.
Perfect.
So, Rogstrom and Zaldric.
Mm-hmm.
So it is then going to be Zaldric's turn. You guys going to teleport back?
Wait,
Is
Rockstrom goes.
Sorry,
my turn?
Rogstrom's turn. That's right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the helmet and use it to teleport.
Roll percentile.
Make sure you hold on to the carpet.
I am holding onto the carpet like it's like there's
me.
nothing else.
It takes all your personal possessions with you.
Oh, okay.
We're fine at 62.
Okay.
By the way, the other dwarves are not there either, so they just fall out of the air.
All right. Well,
Wait,
you
what's not where?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
was
right.
just saying the dwarves that were holding on, they fall off because the carpet disappears.
Actually, you teleport into the kitchen, and the two dwarves are still holding on to the carpet.
He can choose up to 3. He doesn't have to choose the other 2 dwarves.
Oh yeah.
I know
And
this is
they
funny.
all have to. They also have to touch. They also have to touch me, not my belongings, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is a special magic carpet.
All right. I get it.
Anyway, that's where we're
Um,
going to end it for today. Thank you guys for coming out again. Thank you again,
Sam.
joining
That's
us,
my name, by the way.
Sam, for joining us on such a short notice. It was a blast having you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being
Honestly, thank
stealthy
you.
with me.
top-notch roleplay.
So, and thank you guys for watching. So we'll have this stream again in 2 weeks, and of course tomorrow we have suboptimal dungeon crawlers. But anything you guys want to say before the end of this session?
Murder's not good, but stealing's fun.
Hey, yo, check out my SoundCloud.
I just dropped
There's
a hot
probably
take.
gonna be some equipment changes in the next episode.
Mhm.
We'll see.
See you guys in 2 weeks, because that's when it happens.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. I don't have the episode title for next session just yet, so you'll have to keep an eye out on my Twitter and stuff for that. But I think that's XP. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So Zaldric, how XP is going to work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the page? Where's the page? So you get 800 XP.
Okay.
800. Jeez.
Yes.
Christ.
Also, Rogstrom, did you get a tally point? So
I don't
if
know,
you
did
didn't, if you didn't, for go finding the law firm guy, because that was smart, you get a tally point for that. And for role playing this session, Rygaz and Rogstrom, you both get about 400 XP.
Okay.
Good role playing. You guys can turn in your tally points and stuff. But I think that's it for now. So thank you guys for joining again. Thank you, Sam. I know that was short notice. Cool dude.
all
You
good.
got a great character. the joy having you.
Thank you.
So, I guess time to say goodbye. So, bye.
See ya.